Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you're interested in joining our games, we have open slots available in the Tuesday Early group. Be sure to reach out and let me know. But without further ado, go ahead. Give us that spicy recap, Argon.
So we picked up where we had just entered the outskirts of Trent's house, with a couple of us having surprise over what we found with two new Cambion guards that he had kept. After everybody mowed through them, we moved deeper into the courtyard where we got surrounded by a bunch of ball-struckers. There was a bunch of running around, getting all them killed, and by the time we killed all the ball-struckers, something happened and the world went dark, and we waited till now to continue our adventure.
Sorry. See, this is why we should fight against global warming. It knocks out my power, fuckers. Anyways, you all stand there, looking around the grand courtyard, seeing the multitudes of bodies laid to waste out here. And you look forward at the estate. This massive wooden door before you is so intricately designed with runic markings all throughout it. It is a beautiful display, however, also a dangerous one. The outside of the door is adorned with these large owls that seem to be etched into the wood itself, and the knocker being positioned inside of their mouths, being able to slam down into their chests. The handles, as you reach down towards them, you realize have talons sticking out, sharpened, grasping around the circular bulbs outside. All of the windows that would typically be here seem to be shuttered in, blocked from the inside, not allowing any light or cracks to seep through. As you walk up to the door, you see a shimmer of arcane deflective energy stretching around the building. And this is where we begin.
If everyone could gather around, I could heal us. Some of us seem to have taken quite a beating.
Okay.
Zurazar, are you going to gather around, or are you sitting over there on the balcony all by yourself?
No, because I thought we ended last session when we were in front of the door, so I just assumed I was already over there.
I'm letting you control your own token.
The bit of maybe token. I will go ahead and while the group discusses whatever it is that they want to do next, I am going to cast Aura of Vitality. And it'll definitely take more. So just gonna
Every minute you're gonna have to do that. I mean, that is
it
what,
only lasts
10,
10 minutes,
so 20 d6 you can divvy out to people in even intervals.
20 d6 and also 10 d4 from my moonsicle.
Oh, okay. So everybody, you may begin discussing.
So there's a door. I vote we break it.
Does the field look like it surrounds the whole place, or is it a barrier at the door?
Roll me a investigation.
22. We love it.
We do love 22. You wander around the outside, And if you would like, you can walk around the perimeter of this building to get a better view of what it looks like on the other sides.
I would like.
Go right ahead. Venturing around his estate, you discern that this deflective barrier seems to be persistent. Now, it is interactable. You can touch it directly. It's only when you try to push through that it would have some type of recourse against you. Some type of abjuration-style magic protecting the entirety of the estate. As far as weaknesses go, you can't discern any clear-cut one, but you can discern that on the opposite side of the door, there appears to be a imbued circle behind the barrier. Something like a activation rune for this level of security. So that would have been back here.
Okay. I'm gonna just try and cast like a cantrip through it. See if it goes through the barrier or if it stops.
Okay. You cast your cantrip. Roll to hit. Well, that'll
23.
certainly hit. Now I need you to roll me a d6.
Two.
That is Fordrum. Fordrum, does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Fordrum, you take a total of 0 fire damage. As Argan shoots a bolt of fire at the door, and the arcane deflection seems to absorb it and shoot it right back out at one of you. Slamming into you, Fordrum, it just kind of sparks near your beard a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so harmful spells won't go through.
Oh, wait, are
I'm
you
gonna-
immune to fire still?
No, just resistant. So
Oh, so you would have taken 16, since it doubles all damage it reflects.
right. So 8.
No, it would have been 32, now it's 16.
Got it. And there's no deck save.
No, it's to hit. Argan hit. 23.
Okay.
You may roll an Arcana check. Anybody here proficient in Arcana to see if you can discern what exactly is happening here.
28.
We'll give it a second for all the other people proficient in Arcana. Alrighty then.
It.
So, 28. The magic of this is a very powerful one that seems to have been cast and imbued into this protective barrier over at least a year of time. The abjuration seems to absorb the magic that you cast into it and empower it to hit twice as hard as whatever you put in. Now, you do take note that as it absorbs that, it does seem to glow, and the runes that show would suggest that there's a limitation to how much damage it can absorb before dispersing it back into itself. Also, the runes that glow would suggest that it's not just from magic, it is also from physical assaults and attacks. Also,
So we'd have to overwhelm it,
well,
is my theory.
that is
Oh,
the
go ahead.
brute force answer.
Okay.
You would also notice within the runes that glow across the area, because 28 is a damn good Arcana check. Usually you don't hit these thresholds.
I don't.
There is a signifier that it will accept and allow to move through. Some object that would register to it as its own magic to allow it to pass through the threshold.
So maybe it lets friendlies through?
Yeah, let's search the bodies, see if anyone
I'm going
has
to try to
anything.
throw one of the bodies at the door.
Pick a body, Braska. Tell me which one.
The Cambions are gone, so I guess I'm just gonna one of the dead this guy, he's closest.
Okay. You go over to him. Argon, you can roll your investigation as you start looking through bodies. You pick up the body and you throw it at the building. Give me an athletics check, Braska.
Alright.
I put up my shield in case it bounces back twice as hard.
Of course.
It does bounce back twice as hard, but it wasn't that hard, Braska. You kind of like toss it behind you, and then it
His ankle was
slams into
sweaty.
your shoulder.
Or is that blood?
If we're willing to take a second minute, which I imagine this will take more than 2 minutes, I would like to cast a second Aura of Vitality.
You may do so.
You know?
But who got what health?
I haven't divvied it out yet.
Bruh.
Fill yourself up first.
Well-
You priority.
You're right. I should heal myself up first.
Divvy out what you already rolled before you continue, though.
I only
Okay.
need I only need 13.
Okay, give me a second.
Just type it in chat who gets what.
Yes, okay.
And if you hit somebody again, just go another XYZ. So,
Actually, type in chat what you're missing. That way I can use it as a guide.
So, Argon, Investigado?
Yeah. $19.
All right. You start going to some of the bodies of these mages that are still in easily filtered through states, let's call it. And investigating through the Volstruckers, they do have a multitude of very generic magical items on them that to your group are nothing more than chump change at this point. But none of the bodies seem to have what you are looking for.
I'll
No
carry a body
object.
over. I'll carry a body over to the door, take its hand, use its hand to pull at the door, and see if that could work.
All right. You start pushing the hand towards the door, and then it vibrates, and the hand is not allowed to touch the door. The barrier stops it.
We probably could have used one of his phylacteries, but I didn't bring one with me. They're all stuck in the demi-plane.
There.
You didn't prepare demi-plane, did you?
No, I did not. I have no intention of letting him have a chance into my demi-plane.
So whatever
Alright.
object you're looking for was not on the bodies.
Right. There was nothing left of the Cambions, right? All their equipment went with them.
That is correct.
Right.
Gonna look to see if he has a Heidi key rock in front of his front door.
All right.
Smart.
Roll me a survival check. Let's see if you can see any clear-cut ways that an individual can
I'll
hide
assist.
what they have.
Ooh,
Alright.
with assistance.
Roll again. Ooh.
21.
We like 21, all right. Looking around, there's no rocks out of place. There's a couple of shrubs and bushes, but none of those have anything in them either. And you know from personal experience that mages typically have an aversion to nature. You go over to the fire pits that they have out here. These seem to be magical flames, but there's nothing else inside other than, well, sticks for atmosphere. But then you notice up on this tower behind you, the entry point that you came in from being in here, and you haven't looked back yet, that there appears to be a large sapphire imbued into a sideways eye that's kind of built into the tower itself. The eye that is peering directly towards the center. Then when you look at this side, there's a ruby eye peering towards the center as well. Like two different faces looking inwards.
Forager, can you pry one of these gems out of the sockets?
Probably. Which one you want?
I don't know. Probably either one.
All right. And you said one's a ruby and the other's a what?
Sapphire.
Oh, I'm more prone to liking the ruby, so I'll go over for the ruby.
All right, go right ahead. Give me a stone cutting check if you're proficient in that one.
Take both.
Utilizing
Jeweler's
dexterity.
tools?
Yeah, I'll allow that. Utilizing dexterity.
Okay. $23.
You wiggle it around, and you see that there is this arcane hue and glow, and instinctively you kind of back away from it, but that seems to just be imbued into the gem, not in its position up there. Sliding your tools behind it, you pop it out with a very distinct thunk. Hold it in your hand. It's a very large ruby. It fits. You can wrap your hands around it with just barely being able to touch your fingers together.
Oh. This is good. This is probably worth something. We could turn it into, and I'm tucking it into a pouch at that point.
No.
Oh,
I want to see if it'll get us past the ward.
Okay, now let's see. Here. And I'm going to just fling it over to Argon.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
So, you take it back over to the door.
Yep.
Moving the ruby closer, you see that the barrier that is here seems to move towards it almost instinctually. Like, it recognizes its magic, but not enough to allow it to pass through the threshold, just enough to reach closer towards it.
I need the other one, too.
Just a minute.
Maybe if we hold, like, one on each side of the door, it'll, like, split it in a door, like a entranceway.
Yep.
While they're doing this, I'm just going to burn a first level so my dragon gets his full HP back.
You want another Jewelers with dexterity?
Yes, I do.
$20.
Not as good as the last one, but still good enough. You climb your way back up there, and you start maneuvering with it, and the same thing seems to be applying. There's an arcane focus imbued into it, and when you pop it out, Capriccio,
Huh?
you hear something coming from inside of the building behind you. Sounded like something moved.
Here? Like in this building?
That is correct.
What was that? And I look back over here at this building. Did you guys hear that?
No, try to figure out the door.
I'm gonna go check the source of the sound.
I tried.
Hey, Argon, just so you know, these had like weird magic-y stuff around them.
Yeah, it's not really a surprise.
Do you think maybe they were keeping something in? Nah.
No.
On
Trent
that
wouldn't-
note, I'm joining Capriccio.
Trent wouldn't create that obvious of a trap for me to fall into.
Capriccio.
Why?
Uh-huh.
You enter inside of this building, and you notice that these doors on either side, they were open before and they still are, but now you can see that there's these pillars inside of the rooms. And each of
The
those...
side rooms?
Yes, these side rooms here.
Okay.
And each of these pillars have this small protrusion made from the stone that they are crafted of that seems to have pushed out.
Boardroom?
Yeah,
Come check this out.
coming. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Over here.
Huh.
Do you see that? And I point out the protrusions to Boardroom on the pillars.
Oh, yeah. Can I make a stone cunning or anything to know what that might be?
You may. That'll be a... Yeah, I know. Stone cunning isn't actually an ability, but you have it. So we'll consider this a religion check with advantage.
Oh. $60.
Powerful places of worship associated with various deities usually have certain protective properties imbued into them, ways that only their followers or a very cunning individual might be able to decipher a way to move freely throughout their domains. This is a very common thing for dwarves to know, especially with you venturing down into sometimes the Underdark, as locations like that, if you don't show them the proper respect or interact with them the proper way, can lead to a very swift, gruesome, and sometimes not even permanent death. The way that these things are interacting, it's like it's asking for an offering.
I think this wants an offering.
What kind of offering?
I don't know. Hey, Broska, throw one of those bodies in here.
Maybe, yeah, I was gonna say maybe blood or corpse or, someone dying.
I throw one as soon as he instructs me to.
Okay.
Yeah, when it lands in the middle of the room, I'll just grab it and throw it over there between the two pillars.
Capriccio stealth check.
Sure.
So, you put the body over towards that protrusion in the wall. You're not very stealthy, Capriccio.
Oh, I'm not hiding from somebody. I'm just trying to not get hit
Oh,
by
gotcha.
whatever might happen.
You're cowering in the corner. Got it.
I'm not cowering, excuse you.
I mean, you're not hiding, so...
I'm protecting myself. I'm taking cover. That's it.
So, Fordrum.
Yeah.
When you move over to the one, it seems to have an etching in it that looks very similar to the gems that you just took out. The one on the right side, however, seems to be sapphire shaped, while the other one is ruby shaped. However, it's misleading. The groove that it will be placed in is red on the sapphire side, but blue on the ruby side.
Yeah. Got it. So they don't want the body. These things want the gems. Argon, do you want to try your open the door thing with the gems first? And if that doesn't work, then we'll place them in the holders here.
Yeah, let's see if it opens the door first.
Okay.
So which one are you putting on which side?
Sapphire was on the right as I look at the map now.
So sapphire came from this wall.
Okay.
But the protrusion you saw would be over here. Why is my circle so slow? That pisses me off.
It was quick on my side.
Oh, that was slow as shit on my side.
So
Thank you, Google.
We'll start with I'll have Broska hold one on the right. We'll do it on the same side as they were on the walls next to the door, just to see if anything opens.
Okay. So that means you'll put the sapphire one here, and
Yes.
the ruby one here. Okay.
Does that correspond to the way they are in the altar thing? Or is that backwards?
It corresponds to the proper color, but not the proper shapes.
Yeah. Just so you know, that works for color, but it doesn't work for the shapes in here. The shapes are the other way around. So if it starts not working, switch them.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one are you placing first, Argon?
Is there a place to place them? I thought we were just holding them up next
The
to it.
protrusion that stuck out, there's a groove that it would place into.
Oh,
Did I not say that
I'll-
before?
no, I guess I missed that part. You might have said it.
Okay.
So
I'll place
protrusion
mine
that pushes
first.
Out. That would be an out, not a hole.
Look, he says it's protrusion. It's a fucking protrusion. Learn your place.
You look very gaslit right now.
Yeah, so I'll place my side first.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Argon, and also I'm going to move you into that room.
Oh,
Oh no
goodness.
no! That's not what we're doing. That's now I understand why we're confused. We're trying to hold them up next to the door to the house.
Oh,
To see
okay.
if- To see if maybe both of them combine, because you said it pulled at the dome. Just
Yes.
didn't not enough. So maybe
So-
if we had both of them, it would
Okay.
peel it
All
apart.
right. Now I see our confusion.
Yes.
The ruby has it pulling towards it, while the sapphire has it moving away from it.
Ow.
So, give the ruby to Braska and let him stay where he's at. See if the sapphire can push it far enough away that Zuazar can open the door.
Okay, so we'll push from where's Braska at? Oh, Braska's in the middle. We'll have Braska stand on the right and try and push it away from him, and I will stand on the left with the other one to pull it the same direction to see if it opens up enough of a seam for us to do anything with.
Okay. Using them in this manner, it only interacts directly with where you are standing, not the overall protective boundary of this thing. It does not seem capable of flexing just off these two objects. You feel like you need a surge of power through them or something else to make this work.
Okay. All right. Well, I think the door might be a wash for now. I guess. Do we want to try the other things then? Do we want to try the sockets?
Sure. You want me to go put them in their places?
Probably you do one and Braska does the other,
All right.
while the rest of us are somewhat prepared.
Here, give me the ruby. Well, actually, give the ruby to Braska. In case it's fire, he can take it. I'll take the other one.
Okay.
And just so I'm clear, this side has the blue line, but is the shape of the ruby.
No, vice versa.
Other way around.
Yeah.
Red line, but the shape of the whatever.
Correct.
Okay. So then I go over here. I'm like, I think. No. Here, go the. Nah, don't put it in there because it won't fit. Do it by size, not by. Do it by shape, not by color, because simple people would do color.
You do it by shape.
Yeah.
Okay, so sapphire here, ruby here.
I'm confused because I think I'm on the sapphire side.
You're on the side that the sapphire came out of, but this shape is ruby, despite it
see,
being
okay.
blue on the inline color.
Yep. Well, then no, I'm going on to the other side.
You're doing sapphire?
Ah, make up your mind, damn it.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We're doing sapphire in the shape of sapphire, not.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So you place yours in there, Fortrum?
I do.
Braska, what are you doing over there?
Waiting until he tells me.
Go! Place
Oh,
it.
okay. I do.
All right. I need both of you to roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
15.
Nice.
Not bad for me.
Come on, big numbers. No. 8.
8. When you say it, Braska immediately puts his inside, and then yours is about a second later, as you didn't realize he moved that quickly. Braska, con
Yeah?
save.
Okay. 18.
32 points of cold damage.
Oof.
That was a failure, by the way.
It didn't like that.
Fordrum,
Yep.
yours is still in the groove.
Mine's still in the groove?
Yeah, you put yours in. He tried to put his in, but Braska, because of your trying to put it in too early, it shot a blast of cold energy across you.
So, somebody try the door. Before we switch stuff around. Or check and see if that magic's still up.
I'll see if the magic's still up.
It is still up, yes.
Yeah, it's still there.
Alright, well, we can switch the stones, or, Braska, if that were to happen again, do you think you're going to be okay?
Yeah. I say
Alright,
something to
so
wine.
this time when we put it in, I'm going to count to 3, and we go 1, 2, 3, in. Not 1, 2, in on 3, but 3, then in. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Alright.
All
So
right.
then I will take mine out of the slot. I'll be like, all right, ready? And then 1, 2, 3, in.
Both of you have sleight of hand at advantage.
Oh boy.
Okay. Your timing is within 2 of one another, which is within 2 halves of a second. Or 2 fractions of a second. You place them in simultaneously, and then there's this pulse of yellow energy that pushes off of the barriers. Argan, out front, you see the barrier begins lifting back, slowly peeling back towards the rune on the other side.
What you doing appears to be working.
Great.
Keep it going.
Right now, you guys aren't really doing anything. They're just in
I know,
there.
I'm going to stay in there and do nothing, but he can't see me, so I'll feel like I can use it as leverage later, maybe.
Braska
Or
keeps
they know
drinking.
you're doing something.
How's that?
I don't know. Has it gotten any better?
Yeah, it just keeps receding.
Oh. Can I get to the glyph now?
You can get to the door. You can walk around the building and get back to the glyph if you want. Sure.
I'm gonna see if the door is unlocked.
You try the handle, and it does
Yeah.
appear to be unlocked.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay. I need you to roll me a d20. This is a randomizer chart, so don't worry about having any, like, re-rolling
High or low?
ones. Yeah.
Okay, 17.
As soon as you open the door, Argan, you are magically teleported away from your allies' views.
Oh no.
Well, that's not good.
I'm
We needed
placing
that
you
already.
there as a placeholder for now, Argan.
Okay.
So then I'll come walking out. I look over at the dragon. I look to Zerozar. Where'd Argon go?
Where did Argon go?
Why are you asking me?
Well, I mean, you're standing right here, so I thought.
That he just touched something and then he just
I don't know.
Vanished.
Farouk, did you see him?
He attempted to open the door and was apparently whisked away.
The door is open. He successfully opened it.
Oh,
Nice.
hey,
That's
Farouk, you should go
not-
check it. Farouk, you should go check and make sure that he's okay.
Do we
Very
know where he
well.
went?
Inside, I guess.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right. Well,
With the doors wide open, remember what I said during our break last session, everybody.
yep.
With the doors wide open, you peer into the front foyer of Trent's house. Beautiful, gorgeous, polished white stone flooring, massive pillars adorned with beautiful flowers wrapped around them, and hanging chandeliers that glow ever so faintly just to allow you all to see clearly. At the far end of this room, there appears to be a throne, a chair place that has many different unique symbols imbued into it. Immediately, some of you seem to recognize that chair from someplace before.
Is that one of the chairs that was in the room of 12?
One of the chairs, it looks just like one of those chairs.
Oh. This is like from that horrible god room that we were in Islecross.
Well,
I go a little closer and then I stop. And I go, anybody, Zero Zero, you think this room's trapped?
I'll look around. Does it look trapped?
Investigation, please.
Not perception.
No.
I would like to assist with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you
Hell
go.
yeah.
It was very effective.
You stroll in and Farouk just points at the floor and, oh yeah, look down. So, moving through here, just a few paces, Zurazar, you can see the tiling on the floor has imbued into it these beautiful arcane markings, and some of them have conjuration style markings. About every other tile that you see. And half of those seem to be tiles that, from your recent endeavors, you would realize are teleporting away, while others are teleporting something here.
I don't know why I'm getting Last Crusade vibes, but and Zero's just gonna go. Jehovah starts with an I.
Oh, I know what to do here.
You would also have noticed that that front handle on the other side of the door, there's one of those teleport away runes.
Ah.
Because Argon touched the handle, it activated. Argon,
Yeah.
as soon as you open up the door, you felt a flicker of energy that whisked you away incredibly quickly. You didn't have any time to really react to it, and then you notice that you're falling a short distance. I need you to give me a dex save.
Four.
You land flat on your face, but against something that's squishy, not hard like you were anticipating, or even worse, sharp. However, whatever you just landed into is moving and groaning. You don't have dark vision, do you?
Nope.
Something in here grasps out at you. From your first round of being in this pit, you are going to suffer 16 points of slashing damage on your failed save. Before you take the damage again, is there anything you would like to try to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast light.
Okay. You look around and you are in a pit that appears to be about 30 feet deep, filled with zombies, each of them having surgically sharpened fingernails, like the meat around the fingers were cut and then all of the digits sharpened, as well as teeth that seem to be treated in the same manner as they're ripping and slashing and biting at you. Since your first round you did that, I need you to give me another dex save. You're trying to dodge through the pit as they are lunging, grabbing, and grasping at you.
15.
Still going to be a failure. That's another 16 slashing. What are you doing next?
How high up is the ceiling?
30 feet over to the edge of this pit.
I'm gonna misty step to the edge of the pit.
Okay. As you get there, you have to catch your balance as you realize you are standing on a very thin walkway between other pits in a similar manner and gesture. There seems to be dozens of these pits all around you. All of them, you can hear the sounds of groans of undead abominations crawling and trying to escape. You're on a very thin path, maybe about 6 inches wide, between each of these pits. Back to the other group.
Okay, well, Argon definitely didn't come through here.
Why not?
He would have activated everything.
Oh.
So he probably stepped on one and then got shunted away wherever the hell he went.
Then should we? So it's on the door, right?
If I look at it, does it look like it's basically non-usable now? Like it's basically, is it a one and done?
Oh no, it's still active.
It's still active. It looks like, but do we really want to just go somewhere and that we have no idea about?
Well, Argon's the one who we would ask that question to, and he already went through that. So
But I don't think he did that on purpose.
So that's where we're different.
I love Braska logic.
Braska, if you go
Argon
down
always
there,
knows what he's doing.
Braska, if you go down there and we lose you too, we're going to be down another person. We need more frontliners right now. It sucks that Argon's gone, but we have to focus. We'll find him. I imagine wherever this goes, it has to be somewhere in here. It's just a matter of where.
I have an idea.
Does your
I'm
idea
gonna walk outside,
does
grab
your
another
idea-
Volstrucker corpse,
Oh,
Yeah.
write a note, telling Argon if he sees this, message us,
Where are you
and then
writing
have
it?
the body touch the doorknob. With
Where
the
are
body.
you writing it?
I'm just sticking in like a pocket or something.
Oh. Okay. Argon, as you're standing there, Braska, first off, the body, as soon as you touch the handle with it, bloop, it disappears.
That's
Neat.
Argon,
you know what? Not bad.
give me a I'm gonna count this as a charisma save, as you're scared shitless as a body appears next to you and falls down into the pit.
9, 10.
Yeah, you definitely let out a little bit of a what the fuck?
Farouk's just gonna speedline this and cast locate creature on Argon.
What's the range? Within 1,000 feet?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's beneath you and further up ahead.
I got him. He's down under and ahead of us.
Oh,
All right, so
okay.
here's a question. Do we think crossing this place is possible, or are these gonna just appear as we try and go through it?
Joe, it's possible, right? You just basically have to step on every other one.
Yes.
Yeah, Zero will actually step forward a little bit and point them out. Basically, every other one. So the one I pointed to, every other one past that. And as long as you stay off of that, we should be fine. I think this place is meant to confuse and overwhelm, so we need to keep an eye out. Just assume every room we go into will be trapped. Assume every door we touch is going to be trapped in some way, and it will glance back at the door where Braska just put a body through, like had a body teleport through. and assume that everything in this place wants to kill us.
I'll go grab more Volstruckers.
So, Argon, you recognize the Volstrucker's body. You investigated it. There's a note sticking out of the pocket, though. But again, it's 30 feet down inside the pit, currently being eaten by all the zombies.
I'm gonna try and mage hand the note out.
Mage Hand easily goes down and pulls it out. Braska, what does the note say?
Argon, if you see this, let us know.
And you can be proud, Argon, because he wrote his F in the proper direction.
All right, I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper, and I'm gonna write that I got teleported into a room with a bunch of zombies. I'm currently safe, but have not found an exit. And I will write that to Braska, because I can tell it's Braska's handwriting, and he signed it, I'm sure, or marked it. And I will poof that to Braska.
Do you have a source of fire to cast it into?
I have Firebolt.
There you go.
In all fairness, the body was kind of the signature.
Fair enough.
Braska, you get a note that burns into your hand.
Ah! Oh. Guys, it goes to him.
Cool.
Wow,
All right.
Braska.
And then I just touched the doorknob.
Oh, Braska.
Braska
How
can't.
quick can
Jackson.
we be to
I-
stop him from doing that?
No. Only if you understood his level of chaos. Braska. Dex save.
All right, where is it? There.
Do you have dark
18?
vision?
Yes.
Okay. As you begin falling, you see that there's a ledge right near you, and then a Goliath right there. Ooh, that's Argon, and you grab onto the ledge before you start to feel claws ripping into your ankles and feet.
Oh, hey.
That'll be
stop
8 points of slashing damage.
He had a brilliant moment and then it was just gone.
Well,
No, this is working out exactly how I intended.
So let me put
I-
Braska with Argon now.
I'll
Wherever
be
they are.
honest with you, Capriccio. I am surprised it took that long, despite him using the body first.
Anyway, Farouk, would you like to guide the way?
Certainly. As they pointed out the sigils, right? So
Yeah, I pointed out basically the sigil, and I pointed basically on, let me, is this a trap one?
We can just say that you point out the proper way.
Yeah, basically, I point out one is here, here's good, that's not good.
All right.
Then you can very easily avoid all of the teleportation ones. Summoning and teleportation ones. Sorry. When you find your way across the room, Farouk, it would appear
think
that
we
Argon
all-
is directly underneath you. All of you are
and I
following?
think we all follow.
Okay. Line yourselves up diagonally from Farouk. So somebody can be here, somebody can be here.
My dragon can fly, so he can just hover. Does that work?
He can latch onto. Yeah, why not?
And I can go here, right?
You can be there, or you can be there,
You know what?
or you could be there.
I'll be here. I'm happy with here.
Okay. Farouk, you sense Argon underneath you, almost directly. A little bit more to the north, but there's no other places for you to stand. Now that you're this close up to the throne, you can see that it's placed on top of these various pillars, these pillars that each have arcane markings across them. Very complex markings. Are you proficient in Arcana?
No, I am not.
You have no idea what these markings are suggesting. Anybody up top proficient in Arcana?
Nope.
Great.
Yeah, Argon's the only proficient person in Arcana.
I'm not a fucking wizard.
You had the wizard touch the door.
No, the
Wizard
wizard
did that
had
himself.
touch the door.
So, Wizard and Braska. Argon, you see Braska dangling over the ledge, and he easily props himself up and crawls to you.
What's up?
Well, hi. Wasn't exactly expecting that kind of entrance, but I guess I should have. Where's everybody else?
I don't know. I thought they'd be right behind me.
They must have realized it wasn't the best way forward for now.
It's not?
Well, I don't know, because I don't know exactly where we are, Braska.
Should we do something about the ankle biters down there?
Not unless we have to.
What if we want to?
I think there's going to be plenty of fight without us picking more.
All right.
I know it's sad, but we need to go find where. We need to find a way out of here. Is there anything that looks like outer or walls or
Anything that looks like a door or anything?
yeah?
Roll me perception checks, the two of you.
Alrighty.
All right, so Braska.
The blind leading the blind. So, the two of you look around. You don't see any walls, just these pits and then darkness beyond that. You have a feeling that wherever you are is probably some either illusion of nothingness around you, or you've been teleported incredibly far away. You might not even be in Exandria anymore. But when you look up, directly above your head, you can see these runic markings outlined in this raised, almost like underside of the stairs that are circular in nature. It's roughly about 60 feet above your head.
Oh, should we try up there?
That makes sense.
I am quickly running out of magic here, Braska.
I'm going to throw my javelin of returning at it.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Roll me
I
a
was
D.
about to cast a spell, but I guess I'll wait for the javelins.
Roll me a D20. Let's see what 13 is. The javelin strikes into the underside of one of those stairs. A very loud explosion happens for the two of you. On the other side, though, before the javelin returns. On the other side, Farouk. You hear what sounds like a javelin thrown at a stone and murmurs coming from underneath this platform pretty far away. And as soon as you hear that spike hit, you see one of the runes in front of you glows brightly. I need you to give me a dex save.
Damn it all.
Easily done.
Jeez.
You avoid an explosion of a lightning bolt through that direct area into the ceiling.
I think I found them. Don't do that again.
Both
Like,
of you
no.
just barely hear Farouk yelling at you from up top.
Braska,
No promises.
I think you're opening up a hole. I think Farouk wants you to keep blasting.
I'm gonna jump onto my dragon so I don't get in the way of this.
This is the last time Argon gets a heal. Make it work.
All right. I will cast fly at 4th level.
Okay.
Wait. Let me see if I can open this up. Can I take out some tools? I probably have a chisel for jeweler's tools,
Absolutely, you do.
or for leatherworking or smith tools.
You
and I'm
have a
gonna just
chisel.
try and I'm gonna just try and chisel out the single tile.
The one that just exploded with lightning?
No, the one that Farouk was standing on before he jumps on his dragon to get out of the way.
Sounds good. Roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana?
Yeah. Let's see if you
Oh.
recognize what this rune says.
Oh, yeah, that's 11.
You've spent enough time with Argon to pick up a little bit of magical bullshit.
Yeah.
The rune you're about to interact with seems to be that abjury magic imbued in it.
Mm,
Abjuration, that's what he calls it.
yeah. Well, I was hoping to chisel on the piece that Farouk was standing on that was not the actual rune, so it's like next to it.
Oh, so the floor underneath it. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Or to the side of it, I suppose.
Right.
Very well. Well then, give me a... Stone cutting isn't really a thing, is it?
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, jewelers.
We'll call it jewelers. Or mining. Either one.
Yeah. Strength or...
Yes.
15.
You start chiseling around it as best as you can and trying to be a little careful not to interrupt any of those other tiles in here. Whatever
Yeah.
this is made of, it's fairly brittle stuff once you have a proper tool placed against it, which also increases how dangerous it can be. Braska and Argon, you see dust falling down in front of you from a very large section of the ceiling above your head.
All right, I'll move out of the way.
Okay. Do.
Yeah, I'll probably move too.
Fordrum, probably another few minutes go by before you remove the tile, and it's a fairly big tile, about 1 foot by 1 foot, and when you look down, there's there's not a lot in there. There's just these tiny, like, holes, almost like cylinders down there. Roll me a perception check.
Do I not see a light? Okay. Perception. Okay. 16.
You do see a light, a small one, attached to an equally small Goliath, and a bugbear right next to him, equally small.
I just stick my face in the hole since it's a foot by a foot, and I go, "Hello, gents."
Guys, you look up at the most obnoxiously large head you've ever seen in your life. Fordrum.
You didn't have to do him like that.
Well,
Oh,
from
right.
their perception, his head is huge.
What's with the big head?
You hear their voices
Uh,
coming out more high-pitched than usual.
You guys look small. What do you mean? You look really far away and tiny. Have you shrunk?
Pay no attention to the cat behind the curtain.
That'd be a big ass fucking curtain.
Hang on. And I pull rope out, and I know it's only 50 feet of rope, but I lower a rope.
Yeah, you lower it, and you only need about, 20 feet or so to get to them. Guys, this rope is way too big. You could easily wrap your arms around it.
Neat.
I don't think I could climb this.
Yeah, just do it.
It's only like a third of the rope. Maybe half.
Yeah, but I don't think I could get enough arm around it.
All right, well, just, hold on to me and I'll do it.
Just hold on to it, now pull.
All right.
Oh, Andy's pulling? This is easy.
All right. It's easy enough for you guys to hold on to the rope, and Fordrum fishes you back up. And when he pulls you both out, you're roughly the same size as Capriccio right now, looking up at everybody.
What the shit?
What's up, little man?
Did you get big?
No. You got small.
Argon, fix me now.
I don't know how to fix you.
You guys
Hold
are so
on.
cute and little.
Let me see what I can do. Joey, I'm going to try that cleansing touch. See if I can remove the whatever magic is causing him to be small.
One spell or spell-like effect.
Yeah, it's
It's only spells, not spell-like effects.
that.
Yes. Okay. You touch them and you remove the reduce that was on them.
Got it.
So that's 2 uses of your clenching touch gone.
Okay. There you go.
Aw, I like them better small.
I know I've kind of felt like Brosco was throwable finally. But
Oh, that would have been awesome.
right?
Missed opportunity.
Hey,
Next time.
Argon, there's a bunch of magic-y stuff on that chair right there. Oh, and watch where you step, because some of these things shoot lightning bolts.
Oh, that's also awesome.
Yeah, Farouk almost got hit. He's up
Right.
there.
What are you doing up there?
There's limited standing place.
Okay.
Alright. I'll take a look at the glyphs on the floor, and then
Arcana.
There you go.
33. Holy shit, dude. You're good at these.
I know.
The various glyphs on the floor, as I pointed out earlier, some of them are meant for teleporting away, while others are meant for summoning forth. The interesting thing, though, is the ones that teleport away also have tied into them the reduce spell, as if the dimensions of where you were being sent are just smaller but in the same location. And therefore, all of the traps are designed for you to be smaller.
That
You were
just,
getting
seems,
eaten by zombie rats.
that just seems excessively complex.
Welcome to Wizards. However, the ones that conjure forth seem to be associated with the same destination as the Send 2, meaning if you stepped on those, you would be flooding this room with pygmy zombies.
Oh God. We can have entertainment with Brosco with that later. So are all of the tiles covered in something?
No, it's about every other, diagonally.
Oh, okay.
Now,
I guess when you told Zurzar it was every other, I was thinking that every other one was a conjuration and then the other one was a send away.
Sending.
But
yeah, no. It's every other is one of those two. It's just alternating between those two.
okay.
Now, the interesting thing, though, is the throne. You look at this, and its architecture is exactly like the throne that you saw in the Versed Glade. The multiple thrones, the 12 thrones in the room.
Was it First Glade or was it the...
That was the
Ice
Versed
Cross?
Glade where you
Yeah,
were.
it was. I didn't want to correct you since I wasn't there.
You were at the Tree
Yeah,
of Life
I
and
wasn't-
all of that.
Yeah. When we first fought Trent.
Got it.
Yeah, we'll call that a fight.
All right. When we first pissed off Trent, how's that?
Yes.
And
First
then
encounter.
fled into the shade.
Screw you. Woo, 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 woo. So,
All right, I'm gonna study the throne.
roll me a religion check, please.
I'll assist.
Well, that didn't help.
10.
Arkin.
I'm not a religion person. Gods don't interest me.
Arkin.
Only
Some,
magic does.
somewhere where it wasn't really that interesting to you, the information behind these symbols is buried. But it's underneath so many interesting things that you can't upheave them.
And Sinclair was the one that was obsessed with these gods.
Hey, now.
He was obsessed with these evil ones, not
No, yeah, got it.
being religious.
I'm just saying.
You're a
Is-
different kind of religious than
I am.
Sinclair was.
Is anybody here, anybody else here proficient in religion?
I am.
But you already rolled. Correct?
I was the assist.
No, I thought you made your own individual roll.
Oh, no.
Who did then? Oh,
That was me
Farouk.
rolling twice.
Farouk rolled, and then you rolled. Okay, so you can make your own roll then, Fordrum.
Okay. 15.
The symbols are strange. Now, I'm not going to describe them to you because meta-wise, you would figure it out.
Hmm.
But you remember your short time spent at the end of the universe. There was iconography on some of the flags similar to it. You're not sure which side, though.
Oh. Hey, Argon, doesn't that look kind of like the same symbol that was on those flags that we saw at the end of right at the edge of Oblivion?
I don't remember much of my time there. You might have a better ask with Capriccio.
Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Does that look like those flags from Oblivion? Sort of?
Maybe. I was focused on other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I unfortunately pulled all my memories out of that place, so
Oh, that's why you're acting weird? Okay.
it's a lot of reasons I'm acting weird, but
Uh, yes.
Okay. So I guess the question is, does that mean that that's where this would send us?
well, it's not a teleportation rune, is it, Joey? It's just
No, it's the chair and the iconography around it. You
Right.
know that thrones like these do have power, of course, but
Should I throw another dead body at it?
probably not. Just in
Good,
case it
running
like
out.
turns it into a lich or something.
I mean, that is what we're looking for, though.
Yeah, but not another lich.
Oh, I see.
aw, doggo.
Yeah. He's being a problem today.
Cute and shit.
It's one way to say it.
The baby.
Oh, of course.
So, anybody have an idea where we go from here?
Any
Well, I
doors?
see doors all around us, right?
There are doors.
I vote one of those.
There's a door to the left, a door to the right. Two whole
East.
doors.
Is you right?
Yes.
I'm gonna, before we go try a door, is the pedestal with the rune in here that was by the back door?
What?
The rune that was behind.
Oh, that was on the wall, like underneath the barrier, but on the wall back there.
Okay, never mind. I thought
Yeah.
it was on the other side of the wall, like on the other side, like in this room.
There is a gigantic fiendish head on the wall, made out of stone, of course, opposite of where that rune was.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Thanksgiving, don't touch it.
Yeah. Sorry, somebody pick a door.
Left.
Yes, left.
I'm done picking. I've made bad decisions up to this point.
So you're letting Braska pick?
Broska only
Hey,
makes
I'm
good
letting
decisions.
you guys decide who picks. If you guys let Broska pick, that's on you.
Is there anything unique about these doors, or are they just all identical?
Roll me a survival check.
Yay! I'm good at these.
Yeah, you are.
The left door, when you look around it and get closer, you can feel that it has a colder energy behind it, while as the right door doesn't have any discernible energy behind it.
Left door is radiating cold energy.
What about
Considering
the
we're
right?
going-
That's probably. I mean, I would think that that's better for a lich, but I don't know things.
I don't know. The cold never bothered me anyways, so.
I'm leaving this game. I don't want to stay here right
Bye. So are we going with lefty?
I'm
Yeah.
good with left. Yeah.
Alrighty. And when we come back from break, we'll see where we are exploring on the left
You
side.
fucking.
Be right back.
Oh.
And we're back, everybody. Where last we left off, the party had successfully navigated their way through the first trial inside of Trent Ickathon's enchanted and protected estate, finding the strangeness of his magic equally dangerous. Now, you see this door before you, the left door that you've all chosen to venture forth into. Who's reaching for the handle?
Oh, I was gonna throw another dead guy at it.
Very good call. You throw a dead body at the door. Thunk. And then it lands on one of the random tiles. Roll me a d2. 1 is it teleports away. 2, it teleports something in.
Hey!
Bother.
Yep.
Perfect. That's what
Thank
we
God we
wanted.
have a. Thank God we have a giant dragon to be our meat shield.
Hey.
The dragon's on the pillar. You're by yourselves.
I mean, I can climb the pillar. What are you talking about?
Also, that's my job to be the meat shield.
Yes, it is, Braska. Yes, it is. So. As the swarm of pygmies come out, Braska, because you are closest to the body, I need you to give me a dex save.
17.
You dodge out of the way and barely even suffer the 8 points of slashing damage before your party has to annihilate them. What resources are you going to sacrifice to kill them? It's about 6 Capriccio-sized feral zombies with sharpened limbs.
We already threw stealth way out the window on this one, right?
Yes.
Horn of blasting.
Not necessarily.
Well, we have now.
So what are we using? Guys, they're
Horn of
attacking.
He said-
blasting.
He said he was using the horn of blasting.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez, I missed that part. Okay. Roll it in chat, Braska. You blast that horn.
So I don't have a button for it, but I do have it pulled up in another window. So
Yeah.
copy, paste,
Yep.
and enter.
Use your action to speak the horn's command, which is...
Blow.
Roll the 5d6. They are made out of paper mache. They die super easily.
Oh.
12. Yeah, that annihilates all of them. So, was there a lesson learned in this interaction?
Nope.
Don't throw corpses onto doors when there are plates on the ground that can conjure other, zombies.
But now I know this door doesn't do the thing that the other door did.
See, and I went with step on a crack and break your mother's back, so I guess that's more accurate.
I don't know where he got that from.
And
Anyway,
maybe check the door to make sure it's not trapped first before you open it.
that's what the body was for.
Can't you just look at it?
No.
Can I look at the door to see if it's trapped?
Roll me an investigado.
Is for wanting to help?
I will help you.
Oh,
Is the body still crumpled at the foot of the door?
Yes.
Aw, not
I'm
great.
gonna pick it back up for later.
I'll burn a sorcerer point to reroll that.
Sure.
Oh, it wouldn't matter. I keep forgetting to do that, but either way, it would have been a 23.
23. So, the door does not have any of the clear signs that the tiles on the floor have. However, if you do recall, you did not see any symbol on the outside door that would suggest the teleportation away. However, you did recall that Braska, using the Volstrucker's hand, the dead one, teleported the Volstrucker's body instead of teleporting him. So, at least you have a way around that.
So, if we're thinking that these doors are trapped, then I don't think we should take in the bodies, but Braska, could you do me a favor? Because I think you'll probably be the fastest with this. Could you go cut the hands off those Volstruckers?
The ones in my hands? Yeah, sure.
Well, that and the ones
Why?
outside.
Why doesn't Arkin just mage hand?
Because what if it connects to the mage hand? What if, you're concentrating the mage hand, it knows you are, it still teleports you.
Here's a couple hands. I'll get to work on more. I toss them to Zurazar.
And plus, he doesn't he'll like take. I guess he'll take it, but he'll like wrap it to where like it's not as bloody. Plus, this will just make sure that I want to just nullify any potential if there's any connection between us. If we try to touch something, it doesn't potentially still affect us. We're dealing with crazy like a crazy wizard, basically. I'd rather take as many precautions as I can. Despite the more morbid nature of it, it kind of wags the hand.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I hope the hand thing works. We might need the weight of the bodies, though.
That is, Braska, hold off for a second. Then let's
okay.
let's see if the hand thing works first. Then, fair?
Okay.
Very.
All right,
I'd help chop hands off, but I've got a hammer.
you use the hand on the doorknob.
Sure. Grab it from the wrist.
All right, you twist the doorknob and open it.
Begin.
Peering inside, there appears to be a walkway up to some stairs that begin winding and twisting higher into the sky. A lot higher than this building goes from the outside, at least.
Well, the pattern of crazy architecture, or crazy and impossible architecture, is still sound here.
Are there more markings or sigils on or symbols on the floors?
No, the tiling subsides, and then you are looking at a polished wood finish.
Any, like, stain differencing in the wood? Like, some has been repaired and stained at a later date, so it might be a little darker than some of the others that has been...
Interesting question. I will say, roll woodworkers, utilizing wisdom.
Well, I don't have that, so...
Roll me wisdom.
There.
Yes, some of the tiling does appear to be different in its sequence. It appears that the wooden panels do have weaknesses in some of them. Clear weaknesses, at least, but nevertheless, weaknesses.
All right. So I'll try and only step on the ones that don't seem weakened, and then I'll point it out to people like, look, when I get down to here, and as they come into the room, I'm gonna turn around and go, all right, look. Do you see the difference in color on this wood versus that wood? This color is the wood we want to stand on. I don't know about that color.
Body?
No, you want to borrow? Can I borrow your javelin?
Sure.
Here. And I'll just take his javelin, not with the pointy end, but with the other end. And I'm going to just sort of press on it and see if it holds weight or not.
Well, I don't want to be here for this.
Huh?
So, Capriccio backs up. Fordrum, you push into one of them that looks weaker, and it does fall apart. And then you notice something underneath it.
What is it?
This, like, black woven pattern. Like a weave,
Oh.
but black.
Well, I spin the javelin around then for the pointy side,
Mm-hmm.
and I get a little closer to it without touching it. I'm just gonna look down at whatever the weave is. All right, and there's like a weave. It's like fabric-y, but black underneath this wood. And does it look like it's connected to the firmer points, but not the soft piece of wood?
It seems to be hovering in the air. I need a religion check. Or, sorry, arcana check from Argon, because you're the only one.
Yeah.
Argon, there's a magic-y weave floating above under the wood.
32.
That is the shadow
Oh my
weave.
god.
The pattern of the weave that is hidden underneath the weave that protects your realm from magic. It is a mockery of the other one, and where the typical weave is meant to filter how much magic passes through, the shadow weave acts as a conduit to pull magic through.
Yeah. So it's the shadow weave. It's kind of the negative of the real weave. I don't know. I'm assuming it's not something I studied heavily.
Not heavily,
So
no.
if you step on it, would you fall into the shadow realm?
Is it in a pattern that would be like the reverse of another spell?
It is the reverse of the weave itself.
I hand the spear back to Roska. Or the javelin, I mean.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And this was the pattern in the floor.
Yeah, it's like underneath some of these softer wood things. So in theory, when you would step on it, your foot would go into it. Can I ask a dumb question?
Feel free.
If I stepped on the positive weave, the normal one that you guys all use, what would happen?
Because that depends upon what spell it is.
Oh.
Don't have a way to directly manipulate magic. I never got a chance to distill any of that sap.
We could test it with a body.
Yeah,
I got two. Hands or no hands?
no hands.
No hands.
No hands it is.
Jesus Christ. So, you dump one of the Volstrucker's body into the Shadow Weave.
We just put his foot on it and see what happens.
Okay.
Fordham just goes, fluke on it. Puts his foot on it.
The foot appears to evaporate into raw, visible magic right where the weave is.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Argon, big no-no necromancy. Big bad no-no necromancy. That is ritual sacrifice levels of arcane production. But there was no ritual. It was simply, here's a body. Here it is.
Now, it's basically the equivalent of performing a ritual sacrifice, so let's not do that again.
I lift it up and there's like a foot missing now. I feel really weird about this for some reason. I didn't.
Yeah. Although I also kind of want to even it out.
Hand the body back to Braska now.
Why don't we just keep walking? I think that would be better.
All right. You want me to lead or Zerozar? Do you want to lead? Or somebody who can pick their way through some traps? All right.
I mean, I guess I've been doing most of that so far.
All right, I'll lead. And I am carefully inspecting every piece of wood as I step.
I am just following and immediately stepping on the exact ones that he steps on.
I fly.
Yes, flying.
Cheater.
The easiest
I
solution
follow
to
the
all
leader.
of the problems.
Farouk and his dragon will fly as well.
Such greedies.
I know, right?
Spoiler alert, I can't fly, so I'm going to do the normal thing and then just walk on the tiles that I was told not to step on.
Would you like to hang from my dragon's claws?
Wait, Zorozor. I think you want to revisit what you just said.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You said that you're going to step on the ones you were told not to.
Oh, I meant not step on the ones I was told not to.
Okay,
You
I wasn't the
sure?
only one that heard it that way.
I should be fine, but if it does look like I'm in mortal peril, then yes, please allow me to grab onto your dragon so I do not meet an untimely end.
Well, just remember, if you step in the black weavy part, it will eat your feet.
And possibly more.
I'm very conscious of where my foot placement is. I will be fine.
So, I've reached a dead end here.
Oh, remember what I said before the break last week? It's just these are
Yeah,
longer
he's just getting the other map ready.
areas.
I get it.
So, as you ascend upwards, let's look at that next map actually. Level 2.
How tall of a tower is this place?
Oh, this walk is exhaustingly long.
16 levels later, we're like, good God.
There's Forge Room. Farouk, you have to drag your own dragon out when I bring you over to the page. Argan. Baraska. And Zurazur. Forge Room, you're first, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and let me move you to be first. As you all continue up the tower, you see more of these tiles that are beginning to drip away with the weave of magic filtering throughout it. These segments of planks that drop off with the faintest of touch, and you see the shadow weave completely filling this tower walkway all the way to the top. Once you reach this top, let me bring you on over to level 2. As soon as you reach the landing, there are two visible doors. One heading directly towards the north above your head that seems to have a little bit of water pouring out from underneath the seam. Water looks clear, crystal so. And then to the right, there's another one that pushed you roughly to where you would have been in the other main chamber, but on top of it.
All right. Door with leaking water, or the one over here to the right, which would open up over the chamber we were already in. I'm going to vote for not the leaky water one. Anybody got other ideas?
I agree, not leaky water.
Because I don't know how much water is going to come down here.
That's two votes for not leaky. Anybody else?
Yes, not leaky.
I guess we'll go with their decision.
Okay.
Yeah, not leaky.
Zurazar or Braska, you guys want to hand up?
Hand to hand. Oh yes. Still have the one at my end. Here you go.
Here, have a hand.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll use the disembodied hand to try and open the door.
This is
Okay. It is.
I know, right?
You open the door, and you see that there's this shimmering barrier above that room that you were standing above. There appears to be an opening. You can see all the way down there, and there are 6 statues of various individuals, completely solid in their making composition. All of them look, well, notable and very well crafted as well. They seem to be looking down at that bottom corridor you were all passing through. There's some journals, some books, some parchment around the edges of where they are looking down at. You see there
Hey,
are more doors on the opposite side.
Hey, Argon, you should come see this.
Okay.
See, 6 statues, some books. They're like looking down through that weird magic-y portal things, but they're statues, so they're like frozen?
Do
Or
any of the statues look familiar?
Roll me a history check.
Whoa, I was awfully close on that 3.
yeah.
28.
So, are familiar looking to you. And you kind of have to concentrate for a moment as it's a little baffling at first. The first statue across the table here is a halfling paladin woman, fierce in her appearance, and you coming from Tal'Dorei would recognize Lady Kima, a statue of her being. And then you see this druidess on the other side. Has a striking comparison to Keyleth, but different features to her. Then across from them, there's another bowmaster of some variety that looks incredibly powerful, and what you can only assume is 2 rogues across these 2 individuals. And this person here doesn't look familiar to you whatsoever. But these all appear to be statues of, well, legends from the past in some variety.
They're statues of heroes. Or legends, at least.
So do you think that they're heroes that he has dealt with?
You said one of
Possibly?
them looked like Keyleth, right?
Yeah, this one up here.
Similar but distinctly
Similar.
different from.
Yeah. It's not Keyleth, but maybe someone from the same tribe.
Here's a better question: are these actually statues, or maybe these people paralyzed, or petrified, or whatever it is?
Argan, there was a very large funeral procession for Lady Kima when she died of old age.
Well, so I know at least Lady Kima died of old age. Or at least officially that she died of old age. They held a state funeral for her.
Was there a body?
I don't remember if I saw a body or not.
You would have been very young when that happened.
Yeah. Did you say there were books in the room?
Yeah, over there on the table. Or
Oh.
near them.
Books overrides common sense.
Careful.
I liked Argan.
So did
Oh,
I.
we can just walk
Yeah.
on the floor now?
Gone too soon.
Gone and
I-
never forgotten about.
I follow him so that if I need to grab him, I can.
I'm just gonna go look at like the cover of a book.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
you wander out there, Argan,
Yep.
picking up one of the books on the side.
No, I said I was looking at the cover of one.
Oh,
I'm
which
not
one?
picking one up yet.
Ping, which one? This one right in front of you? That one?
Yeah, that one right in front of me is fine.
Okay. Looking at the cover, it's factoids and dealings of Astrid Shadow Dancer.
Astrid Shadow Dancer. Why does that name sound familiar?
Oh.
You can't decide if it sounds familiar to Argan or me.
That's the $1,000,000 question, baby.
Oh, there's nothing in my notes about someone named Astrid. Anybody know an Astrid Shadow Weaver?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I knew an Alan Shadow Weaver. Unrelated.
That really does ring a bell for some reason, especially the Astrid part.
What was the name of the couple that we ran into in the Oblivion?
No, it's not them.
Okay.
That was Lucian and
Lucifon.
Yep.
Lucifon, and I don't remember her name off
Luna.
the top of my head. Luna. I'm gonna try and mage hand open the book.
Okay. Your mage hand moves over and easily lifts and opens up the book. Peering inside, it seems to just be factoids about this individual. A fairly powerful individual, well known, apparently, but you can't place where you think you've heard the name from before, if you've even heard the name from.
Is there a table of contents?
However,
Flip it open
About
and read
the
the dust
author?
jacket.
However, Argon, it would appear that this individual was noted as hunting down these powerful undead from their home world and was revered greatly for doing so. However, in many of the different areas and contexts, there's comments placed. I need you to roll me an intelligence check. Sorry, insight check.
Oh, would have rather been intelligence.
I know.
Yep, 6.
Somebody was taking down notes for a reason to serve a purpose. You just can't place what it was.
Probably someone else who had no idea who the hell this was.
Judging?
Yeah. Someone
Oh.
took down notes for some reason. What? I thought somebody was saying something.
Can I read the notes?
Help yourself.
Now you may roll an insight check. The individual was writing down kind of like a mage would write about needing to have knowledge pertaining to a lot of this. As if they were researching this Astrid to serve a purpose, and it was outlining whereabouts, their spiritual connections, their personalities. Like they were systematically trying to find what it is that made them them.
Or made them successful? These look like notes on them researching her. Like, they don't look like her own notes. They look like... Like, see this part where it says, used this to do that?
You know what would be funny?
Hmm.
If this was some sort of trap that if we triggered it, it summoned one of these heroes and we tried to fight it. Or we had to fight it.
Why would that be good?
Because then we get to fight.
Well, that said it'd be funny. I didn't say
Oh, funny. So why would that be funny?
that'd be hilarious. What do you mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Maybe that's why they were researching these people. So that they could create constructs that emulated their capabilities.
Maybe.
Hmm.
That's hilarious.
Is there books in front of all of them or just certain ones?
There's books and tomes and scrolls in front of each of them. Like they were all researched in this manner.
Does it give the names? Do all of them have names?
Yes, they do.
Do any of them seem familiar?
That from
Well,
Besides,
the two that you already recognize, I assume.
yes.
All right.
Any of them from Uthadern?
In fact, no. None of them are from Uthadern.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
One
It's a
day.
great city.
It really is a great city. Yeah. So, each of them seem to stem from different various worlds, and you recognize the names of a couple of them. One in particular is a place that you've come across fleetingly in the past. This world called Unity.
Would Argon remember that?
Argon ran into Unity before this, briefly,
Yeah, you did.
with the box.
Mm-hmm.
The box.
So they're multi-planar heroes.
Can you turn the page?
I'll turn a page with Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm looking for the word singularity somewhere in here to see if maybe these were people who were holders of those.
Investigation, please.
Oh hell.
I'll help you since I'm handling the thing.
13 for 12 or 12 for 13.
You're being helped. Roll again. He said he's helping you.
There.
See?
Look at that.
You
Rolled
do
a 20
find
and I got a 19.
When you
I'm
only
as
have-
good as I can be.
when you only have to look for one word, it's very easy. You do find Astrid was a holder of one of the singularities.
Oh look. There's singularity. It says
The one that she
Astrid was a
housed
holder.
was one she had found. A singularity specific to necromancy, a powerful one.
Of course, it's necromancy.
Interesting. Let's look around at the others, see if they were all holders of singularities.
Or
This is-
other necromancy things.
Or maybe other necromancy things. Alright, we'll have 2 words to look for in the other tomes.
Very well. Looking at some of the other ones, it would appear that each of these individuals at one point in time housed a singularity, but each of them were noted as having them at different times. Not like it was told about in their story and records, but as it was written in, scribed in by whoever's been doing their research on them. And also, Argon, you would passively be able to tell that there is a tremendous, I mean absolutely tremendous, amount of arcane scribblings in each of them.
So these are probably Trent's notes. Because there's a bunch. Are they arcane scribbles, as in they're like parts of a spell, or?
No, like there's a lot of arcane runes put out through the statues. Not particularly a spell, but some type of evocation.
Hmm.
As in evoking a desired effect, not the school of magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I study the runes on one of them to see if what it's trying to affect?
Sure can. Roll me an arcana.
Guidance.
There you go.
Ah!
Holy shit, 20.
Wait. I heard guidance in there.
Oh.
41.
You couldn't hit 40? Really?
I did, 41.
Oh.
Man, do I wish Miriam was here right now.
You couldn't hit 50?
No, I can't.
All right.
Give me
Holy
your
shit.
secrets.
It would appear that these arcane scribblings, and it starts peering into your mind very easily. These arcane scribblings seem to be that of a purpose of evocation and tie. Like, Trent was tying these people's actual essence to these statues, but with the purpose of controlling them and making them exactly like one another.
So he's attempting to find their essence into these statues. So to some extent, maybe Capriccio, you were right. In some
Are you surprised?
no. So I don't know what to do at this point without doing something stupid. And I think I've
Well-
used up my limit of stupid.
I haven't.
Maybe we should keep moving forward instead.
All right, we'll keep moving forward. Unless Braska does something stupid, but I'm gonna refrain from doing something stupid this time.
You want me to
They
go
all look like
open
they're
another
facing
door?
in towards the center, right?
Yes.
Body.
So you're yeeting a body at what?
Just right into the center where all of them seem to be
Okay.
Yeah, but
looking towards.
That falls through to the floor below. No, wait.
Oh
no.
wait, that looks like a skylight, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh, that's not a table.
Oh, I didn't realize it was not
Oh.
a table.
Yeah. That's the floor below. That's why I said it was see-through.
Oh, I missed that part.
You couldn't see up here, but you can see down there. So are you eating the body or not?
I still think it would be really funny. Yes.
Okay. You all hear a splat down there.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Roll me 2d2s. Let's see what happens.
Oh, jeez. Well, at least we're eventually going to run out of bodies.
There was like 8 of them.
Nice.
Okay. 1 and 1. Both halves of the body, as it splits, teleports into different pits down below. Yes, exactly. Hee 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 hee.
All right, somebody take us into the next room.
Farouk looks over the door with the water. Is there any sigils on the handles like last time?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh wait, is there rooms into this thing? I can only see that. I haven't moved over.
You haven't
Sorry.
moved over where?
Sorry, I didn't move into the full space. I was still in the hallway.
Oh, that was over here. The one with the water dripping underneath is over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Out here, there's just 2 more rooms that can be explored.
Okay.
We shouldn't leave anything unexplored behind.
We should leave the door with the water dripping unexplored, I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, we can open it last if somebody wants to, but we should
Or
prepare
we
for...
can all come into this room and then go, or you can open it with the mage.
Yeah.
All right, everybody in this room.
All right.
Come on, Zurzar.
Come on.
All right. This seems like a very poor idea.
Get it, poor.
Well, you don't have any better ones, so get in the room.
All right, and I'm gonna mage hand open the door.
Okay.
The water door.
All of you are in the other room, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good. Well then, as you open up the door, being in the other room, you watch as a large flood of water takes place and pours down the stairs and floods down for about a minute straight. Before,
Capricia starts cheering.
Yeah.
before you can actually see into the room. You see that there's this large basin of water behind a screen that's toppled over. The basin of water appears to have flooded over at some point in time. But now, looking at it, the room looks completely untouched by water for some strange reason. And it looks like somebody's personal quarters.
Anyone willing to go investigate it?
Yes.
I will.
God, I love that. I mean, dedication.
Do I see anything interesting?
Stepping in, you see that there appears to be a battle axe sitting underneath the bed. This has to be somebody of importance room, as they have their own toilet, Braska. And you understand enough about the world to know that if you have your own toilet, you're doing something right in life.
Guys, I found an axe. I'm going to go grab the axe.
Pick
Go
it up.
pick up the axe.
You pick up the axe.
I picked up the axe.
As your hand connects with it, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. Who could have seen this
Cool.
coming?
22.
God,
22.
guys, what the fuck did I do to you? Why are you doing nothing but crit?
We are determined to survive, regardless of our own stupidity.
Yeah,
Or
apparently.
because of it.
Or perhaps thanks to.
I think
You
that's
feel
definitely
this-
more accurate.
You feel this swelling of knowledge fill into your mind.
Oh boy.
The axe communicates with you, Braska, expressing
Oh, hey, another talkie one.
a need to kill and murder and maim, specifically the people right behind you.
You know what? I'll get you later.
But what about the challenge?
Oh, don't worry. I'm going after a big challenge.
The one you're going after is a bitch compared to your allies.
Hey, you hear that? He's actually that's the cursed axe is giving us a compliment. Hell
The
yeah.
axe thinks we could do it.
That's the interpretation here, guys. Let's go.
We should run.
Does the axe have a name?
No, it does not give you a name.
His name is now Gabagool.
Gabagoo. Gabagoo.
Italian axe. I will
What?
feel the other door to see if it's warm or cold.
Okay. That one across the hall.
Yeah.
No discernible temperature coming from behind it.
Okay. Go try the other one.
Roll me a survival check. Let's see what you can discern.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You can feel some type of pressure from behind. Some type of energy back there.
I feel some kind of pressure on this door, but nothing on the other one. We do course of least resistance? Yeah, I agree. Okay.
I
Wait,
trust
no,
you to
hold
make
on.
a
I vote for
choice.
most resistance.
No, we already did most resistance with the water. Now we have to take turns.
But that was barely any resistance. Axe, back me up here.
Let the axe go.
You should
No.
kill them for defying you.
See, he's making good points here.
Open it, Fordrum.
You got it. I take the hand that I have and open the door with it.
Why are you turning it so?
So, taking the puppeteered hand of the murdered victim. I mean, Volstrucker, sorry.
Don't put it like
Potato,
that.
potato.
This person knew exactly what he was signing up for.
You open up the door, and you see the personal quarters to what would appear to be many individuals, sloppy individuals that reside here.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Oof, indeed.
It's their bedrooms.
This place is a mess, and there's a bunch of like bunks and beds in here.
Well, what did you expect? They're a bunch of pigs.
That's rude.
Well,
I don't care.
I don't know. I guess I expected better from wizard types.
That depends upon the wizard.
Evidently.
Yeah, because look, they have decorations on the walls.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
look, it's a mess. A Spartan
But at least
existence.
it's not empty.
A Spartan
Yes.
existence is a clean existence.
Take the good with the bad.
The other room at least had a toilet.
I'm gonna do
No.
just a quick search around.
Well, their backs are turned. Slay them. Roll me an
Hold your
investigation.
horses,
Argan.
damn it.
Are you still talking to the axe, Broska?
He's very talkative.
Maybe you
What is
should
it
just
saying?
set
I'll
it
be
aside
quiet
for
if
a
you
while.
murder them.
What
Oh,
is
that's
it
the
saying,
usual.
Brosco?
As far as I'm aware, all weapons talk like this.
Oh, is it telling you to kill everything again?
Yeah.
How
Well,
many
that's boring.
sentient weapons have you all come across?
Quite
I
a
think
few,
3.
actually.
They
Best
keep
not
telling
to
me to kill
ask.
everyone.
Best not to ask questions you don't really want to know the answer to. 26 to search the room.
Looking through here, this is definitely not wizard's quarters, especially a Zemnian wizard. They are very meticulous in their routine and regiment. They do not leave messes lying around like that. These have to be, from the best that you can estimate, the Eldritch Knights' quarters. Protectors of the estate. People dedicated to it. Knights being, well, less disciplined than wizards in particular. Usually they're messier because nobody really interferes with them. So now you know, somewhere within this estate, more than likely, there are 7 of them. At least. 7 different beds.
Cool, more
I
bodies.
count 8.
You count 8 beds? I call it 7. 1, 2, 3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the 8? I see 1. Oh, that's a third one right there. Yeah, that was blending in because Ford room. Yeah, 8. There's at least 8 of them.
Thanks, Capriccio.
Let me add that one real quick.
So 8 sloppy Eldritch Knights lived in this room. So
Are there any dirty socks lying about?
There absolutely are.
I'll take one.
I know. So,
you know, you could have gotten some toes before Broska destroyed all the bodies.
I still have 4.
damn
That's not what I go for.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a mage hand open the other door?
Yeah,
Look in there.
coming over here.
And is it me or is there another door at the other end of this room still?
Was there? Oh, sorry, I didn't even see that one.
Yep.
I'm listening at it and checking it.
Roll me a perception check. Listen.
Whew, that was close. 23.
You hear water dripping over the side from in there.
I think I hear water drips.
Oh, more?
Oh boy.
Open, open, open.
All right, back away from the door. Back out of the room.
All right. Well, I'm getting ready to fly up if I need to, but I will use the hand again and open the door.
All right. You open the door, and no water floods out this time. Instead, you see their personal cleanliness quarters, the
Oh, God.
latrines, the
Oh god, I do not want to see those seats.
the current bath that is overflowing with water for some strange reason. Even though it looks like a basin, it's still flooding out just a little bit, though.
Is there a faucet giving it, putting water in it or anything?
Roll me investigation.
Okay. Damn.
Guys, you don't
Oh my
need
God.
every other roll to be a fucking crit, okay?
I'm an investigation monster today.
We
Which room is
disagree.
on fire? My god.
Looking inside of the pool of water, there's not a faucet over top of it, nor is there a drain inside of it. Instead, there's a massive open tunnel that goes down.
Okay, well that's weird. There's like a tunnel by this water basin. So I can't really turn off the water. It's just going to keep flowing in.
That is weird.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't really need to explore somebody's bathroom.
Nope.
Well, shall we find out where the Eldritch Knights are? And I wiggle the sock in the air.
What are you going to do?
Spy on them.
Oh,
What did you think the sock was for?
We don't judge.
Oh.
Some of y'all do.
Okay, some of us judge.
Argon, don't stand there if he's going to open the door.
Oh, I thought that we were opening the door by Braska.
Yeah. And there's like energy behind it. And if it comes into the room, you're in the way.
Okay.
All right,
Buddy.
so, Capriccio. Oh, I thought Capriccio was going to scry the Eldritch Knights first.
Yeah, we can do that. But
Oh.
It's Bruska by a door.
Oh, no,
but-
no, you do your thing first.
Okay. I'll use the sock to scry on whoever this belongs to.
Okay. So you have a personal effect of the individual.
-4.
-4 to their wisdom save.
Unless there's like a hair on the sock or something. Maybe he has
Or a
hairy
bit
feet.
of nail. So maybe he broke off a toenail in there?
Maybe he has hairy feet, was your phrasing.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, I
don't
heard.
Judge.
Do you need me to repeat it?
We don't? Are you sure? Like, is that option?
I think at some point we're going to have to judge.
I will check inside the sock to see if there's some hair.
Very well.
Specifically here?
You know what? Roll me a D100. I'll say 1369 or 95 and higher.
Also, Braska, I'll settle for anything.
No, there's no hairs in the sock.
Imagine. Okay. -4.
-4 to their save. Allow me to roll.
I'll save DC 23.
So, as an Eldritch Knight, they have a +6, so this is +2 to this roll. Oh, hey! Apparently we're all getting 20s. Hey, start
Don't
fighting
worry, it
Trent.
still fails.
No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
we're not
Still-
fighting Trent tonight.
Natural 20 is automatically a success, no matter
Oh.
what.
Oh, okay.
On saving throws, yeah. You always have a 5% chance of success. Alrighty.
Well, at least it was free. I
Nothing?
couldn't see anything,
All right.
and I pocket the sock.
So you're keeping that. Okay.
Yeah?
Nothing to
Why
see
wouldn't
there.
Body. Using the hand. Open door.
So, you're opening this northern door? When you reach the
Yeah.
hand down towards it, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, though. Okay,
Those are my numbers.
Braska, that is going to be 32 points of necrotic damage as energy ripples off of the door, destroying the hand, and tries to arc around you.
Are you okay?
I've been better.
Do you need a drink?
Yeah.
Is that ever going to be a no?
No.
Right.
Hey, what happened to the hand?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, hey, value.
The
There's
hand
a
did
22
give
in the
you
middle.
advantage. What, you
I
would have
have
also
so many
had it
corpses.
from...
I'm specifying how many limbs they have.
Fair, fair.
Was the
All right.
door able to be opened, or is it not
No,
open?
this seems to have a protective boundary around it.
Hmm. Well,
Hmm.
I got probably one door I can open. So do we
I have
use it
another
now
idea.
or wait?
I'm gonna go to the other side of the skylight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining it's like a raised structure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna throw Gabagool at the door and then immediately duck beneath the cover of the skylight.
Wait, Gabagool? Who the fuck is Gabagool?
The axe.
The axe.
Oh, you named it Gabagool. Oh,
Thank you for taking the suggestion.
Jesus Christ. You pick up the axe and you throw it at the door?
Yep.
We can
And then I
destroy
immediately
the
duck for cover.
entire world to get... And as it collides with the door, you see this massive necrotic energy shocks into it and the axe falls short.
I go to pick it back up.
Give me another wisdom save.
$14.
You should kill them all. And you know what? He's spitting truth.
Hmm. Not a bad idea. I turn.
Vraska, what you doing?
What should I say, Gabby?
when he says that out
Tell
loud,
them, tell them the truth.
Oh. Murder.
And he raises his weapon. Are y'all cool with a little PvP?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I guess.
G was crust.
There we go, everybody. It's y'all versus Braska until you can turn off that enchantment on him.
Oh no. Oh, thank God.
What were you
now
going
when
first?
he gets inside of Fordrum's aura, does that change anything?
Does your aura say cannot be enchanted?
No, it just gives him +3 to saves, and then he can't be feared, or fear doesn't work on him.
Fear never bothered him anyways.
Right.
Okay. Well,
That's if you consider him an ally, though.
if
You
he
consider
gets
him an
another
ally right now?
save, that'll help him. However, top of the initiative order, Braska, you know that look. That is the look that you've been dreading the entire time you've been adventuring with Braska. You're first.
Oh, I get like a surprise round?
No, you were pretty open about what you were doing.
Yeah.
You said we're confused by the fact that you said Braska. You see the thing you've always feared most of the Braska's
Oh, I meant
eyes.
Argon. Argon,
okay.
you see the thing you fear most in Braska's eyes.
There's no way he's gonna fail this save.
What, con or strength?
Con.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. I really don't want to use anything powerful against him. Momentary stasis.
Con save, Braska?
Yeah, he beat mine.
You gabagoo.
Alright, I'm gonna move here.
Oh. By the way, Gifts of Alacrity, did any of you all use that?
Oh, I would have used it.
I
I'm
don't
not-
have that.
I don't recall which of y'all have it on you.
Only I don't ever cast it on anyone else.
Damn. Thank you.
I don't have enough spell slots for
No,
that stuff.
I thank you for making me have a possibility of winning an initiative against one person.
I gave the whole Sunday group Gift of Alacrity.
Yeah, you
Oh,
fucker.
jeez.
That's a lot of spell slots.
That's somewhat my fault, since I'm pretty sure he got Gift of Alacrity from me.
You're right.
Yeah,
I should
literally,
punish
got
you
a spell
instead.
in.
That's expensive for you to cast, though. Isn't it 100 gold a pop?
Yeah, but if you're at the end,
I
of
have
the
a
campaign-
magic item that negates the
It's-
spell component for it, but
It's 100 gold per pearl, I think.
that it consumes, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, it does. Absolutely does.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
we
a
have a pearl necklace. So
that's a 5th level spell, my guy.
No,
No,
Gift
it's a
of
first
Alacrity
level.
does not require.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of
First.
Fortune's Favor.
no,
That's the one
Fortune's.
that has the 100 gold.
Yeah. And honestly, Gift of
Oh.
Alacrity is
I
probably
was
better.
scared there for a moment. I was about to look up the spell again.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
no,
about to-
it's-
No. What I
Yes.
meant was like basically if you cast it on 5 people, you basically cast a 5th level spell.
Kinda,
it's-
yeah.
Essentially.
Hey, they're not sorcerers, okay? They don't have magic work that way.
All right, my turn's over.
All right, next up, Zuazar.
Okay.
Broska's
Okay,
about
is
to
it-
bash.
I get what, 4 words, 6 words?
No, it's your turn. You can speak.
What do I do?
Everyone else has 4 words.
Don't die.
Don't listen to him.
I wonder if this will work. Zero will say, Broska, I suggest you sit down and wait patiently. I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
Roll it in chat. I believe that's a wisdom save or charisma.
It is wisdom.
Okay.
That's a failure.
All right.
All right, creature.
Well, that's a pretty good. You make a pretty good case.
Asking the creature to stab it. Okay, so it's not just a word, right? Yeah. So
No,
why don't you
I
sit
can
down?
I can suggest a course of action.
Yeah. So what was the course of action specifically again?
I suggest you sit down and wait patiently.
Broska, he has a good argument there.
Yeah. Airtight.
Anything else, Zoazar?
You know what? I feel like I've done a very good job, so I think I'm gonna stay where I am.
Fortrum says, "Drop the axe! Don't drop the axe!"
Broska, you spend your turn sitting down and waiting patiently.
Uh huh.
And the axe will scream at you. How dare you? They're making you bend the knee.
What? No, I'm on my ass.
Farouk.
Get the axe, Farouk.
Ranger to outstrength Broska?
Outspeed.
We have faith in you, Farouk.
For real.
Not all of us.
You know what? Bonus action, I'm gonna command my dragon to get that axe.
Get that axe.
Still not loving your odds.
Yeah, me either. But
Dragon
Dragon's
is
got
stronger
plus
than
3.
you. Yeah. It's definitely stronger than you. So what's its athletics?
Its strength is 16 plus 3.
Okay, so it doesn't have proficiency in athletics?
So it's got half my chance.
But it's got teeth and it likes to play fetch.
True. And it's trying to
So does
fix that. So, oppose athletics. Okay, you
28.
win. What are you doing with your action, Farouk?
Right.
I mean, y'all have to understand. I'm making it to where he's not attacking us. I feel like that's still a win here.
I agree completely.
That's a complete win, yes.
Yeah.
But there's still the issue at hand where in 8 hours.
I've got Yeah. Oh no, 8 hours. Whatever are we going to do?
Do you want to do the rest of this job without him?
No.
Anyways, are
but-
you doing anything else on your turn, Farouk?
I guess I'll just move over here because I can't actually get to him.
I mean, you can always try to take it as well.
From where I was standing over here.
Oh,
it's
you
more
can't
than
get to
35
him.
feet.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go over here.
Capriccio, are you gonna try?
Let me see really quickly. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Oh. I am going to try to cast Dispel Magic on him.
Okay. Targeting his death ward?
No, whatever has him on a grip, the axe.
For
You
this,
just put
I'm-
my suggestion.
I need you to give me a wisdom check. DC 16. Check, not save.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's a 14.
I know that.
You cannot overwhelm the magic coming from Gabagool.
You sound so defeated that he named it Gabagool.
It has its own name. But
I
It
asked,
does. It's
and you
Gabagool.
didn't tell me.
yeah. So, is that your turn?
Quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, that is my turn.
Next up, for drum.
Move, and I walk past under this drake or dragon thing. I'm gonna try and use my cleansing touch on the axe.
You know
to
that
try-
only works on spells, not spell-like effects. Only spells.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
maybe it was charming him. Anyway, I'm going to just grab the axe and say, "Let go, my friend," and try and ask him to release it.
Are you trying to persuade him to relinquish the axe?
I am.
Roll me a persuasion roll, DC 16, to overrule the magic inside of the axe.
I am using my game inspiration. There, 23.
Yeah, all right.
And I just throw it over and I
Well,
like
Before you
go
throw
ahead.
it,
I'll make the huh?
before you throw it, wisdom save.
Oh my fucking god.
them all.
I'm gonna chronal shift towards him as I see the red light in his eyes. I am already out of chronal
Wait,
shift.
you have a.
Oh my!
God damn it.
You fucking gabagool.
Kabu, yes. Oh,
Awesome.
Maybe the real mini boss was the friend and junk we found along the way.
all right. So the moment you're now wielding that axe, Fordrum, you get a diabolical smile that nobody has ever seen on your face before. Argan.
I wonder. I wonder what race he's gonna turn into next when you have to resurrect him.
Hopefully a gnome. Halfling.
Have any command type spells?
Yeah, a command to drop would be very nice right now, but with his wisdom, I don't like our odds. I'm gonna do the funniest. Are you gonna take it?
I've rolled all my
Yeah.
20s for today, so go for it.
Yeah,
I
good
was
point.
probably gonna permanently end the problem on Braska, but I don't know that I want to use the same spell on Fordrum.
Uh-oh.
Just had a
Well,
great.
No, there would have been a bonus to doing it on Braska because it would have. I had thought about doing it before, but I don't know that it's as much gain on Fordrum. I'm gonna wait. I don't really have a whole lot of spells to waste, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm holding my action. I'm skipping my turn.
Okay. Zurazar.
The problem has been moved. That's not good. Oh, I'm thinking.
Think away.
The problem is,
Think of me. Think of me.
I could try to cast Suggestion again, but I still don't like the odds.
It's your call what you want to try to do.
You know what? What's no second level spell slot's gonna do? I'll try Suggestion on Fortune, and I will say I suggest you drop the axe and kick it away.
Wisdom save, Fordrum.
Whoa, I hoped it was charisma.
See what I mean?
That was almost a 1. Fuck.
Oh well, I shot my shot, but the work out the way I wanted. I didn't even.
Well,
miss.
you do lose concentration on your previous suggestion, which means Braska can actually do things now. Braska.
I'm gonna stand up and take the axe back.
Oppose athletics.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh
No. You're not raging, Braska.
No, I'm not.
Fortune beat you.
Stinky.
You know, when Fordrum applies himself, he's pretty fucking strong and scary.
Huh.
Strongest kitty you've ever seen?
That's weird.
Yikes.
You grab the axe, Fordrum rips it back. And you're like, what just happened? Holy shit.
Is that your turn,
Mine.
Braska?
Let me see. Do I have anything else? Oh, to fuck with him, I turn invisible.
Why?
Farouk, you are now in Fordrum's line of sight.
I can smell Braska still.
Everyone
It's
can.
not that hard.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna use my action to give my dragon the help action to give him advantage to try to rip that stupid axe away.
Nice. All right. Oppose athletics. Fordrum versus the helped Drake.
Damn it.
15. Yes.
Holy shit.
My dragon
Now, the
has
dragon
legs.
needs to give a wisdom save.
Yes, it does. But it is in
It's loyal to
Fordrum's
me.
aura.
Yeah, so it gets +3.
It's a +3.
There you
Hey! The
Oh my
dragon
God.
rips it out of your hands, Fordrum, and just drops it to the ground, shaking its
What
head.
is this fucking game?
That might have been the most fun 20 seconds in a while.
Oh my god.
Just for fun, can I flavor my dragon? Didn't throw it on the ground, but threw it in the toilet.
Fair, yes. Oh, that's gonna.
What
piss off
happened?
Gabagool.
I think I killed Braska.
Ah, no.
Oh shit. And I reach over and touch the invisible place where I heard the voice. Holy
I
crap.
very quickly poof back into reality.
There you are. I just hug him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We
I didn't.
forgive you.
Thank you.
Now, what have we learned about touching strange gabagools?
Not a damn thing. I'm probably gonna do it again if it happens.
The dragon snarls at you.
I won't.
You didn't in the first place.
Yeah, I know. But I won't again. And when you look down at the axe, I just hold my shield in front of your face this time, and I'm like, no.
Well, no, not this one. The next
Okay.
one, though.
I ain't okay. Just saying. This one's gonna stay right here now.
Well, we still have a couple of doors to deal with.
Yeah.
All right. Away from the goofy music.
Was the energy that it rippled around Braska like green or any way that we would know that it was necrotic
Oh yeah, blackened.
yeah.
It was necrotic. It was blackened.
or black?
I can tell you, it definitely felt necrotic.
All right.
You've taken enough necrotic damage. You can tell.
So Farouk, be careful because that door right next to you emanates necrotic damage. So
Did I get the feeling that, or so when I threw the axe, did it just plunk off the door like?
No, it hit onto the necrotic barrier and then fell.
Okay. Because I was gonna try the Horn of Blasting again, but if the door's protected magically, then fuck it.
that's fair.
Remove Gabagool from my sheet.
Man,
So,
that was a
Arvid, what do you think-
+2 battle axe. And
Argid, what do you think the odds are of just dispelling this? What's on this door?
Hit and miss.
All right.
I mean, we
That's
can
usually
try
how
it.
it goes. You either
Yeah.
fail or you succeed.
Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes I know that I can do it with a high reasonable success. This, I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
You want me to just try and see what happens?
Throw shit at the wall and see what works.
Sure.
All right.
Are you gonna touch it?
Nope. I
Oh.
turn and I pull out my holy symbol and I'm going to try and cast Dispel Magic on the door.
Alrighty. I'm stretching. Roll me a charisma check. DC 18.
Come on, 20. Oh!
That doesn't look like a 20.
So
No,
close.
but it.
You forgot the 0.
Yeah.
You tried to flip over to a 20 on, at least on my screen.
Yeah, it
looked like
jiggled.
tried.
Oh, Tim, I can't wait until we have our dice and do that. That's gonna be cool.
I know.
Anyways,
Soon.
yeah, right.
So
You do not seem able to easily thwart that magic. Possible. You definitely felt it was possible. Just it's a little challenging.
yeah, I don't know that I can do this.
Is it like a force field or a glyph? Do I have any idea?
You could maybe try the Mage Hand.
Oh, God. Really don't want to take the damage.
That's what the mage hand is for, silly.
All right, I'll try and mage hand it.
Okay. The mage hand moves over towards the door, and you see the necrotic energy disperses through it and then destroys it.
Oh, well, that didn't work. It could be that this sort of thing has a password?
It's possible, but
Isn't there another door over here? We could try
Yeah,
that
there
one in the
is.
meantime.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right, I'll mage hand that door open. We'll come back to this one later.
And
This one up here.
yeah,
north
I
door.
built that wall. I
If it doesn't have a door, that's fine.
No, it was supposed to be a door on my notes. I built that wall. So, theater of the mind for a second, or I'll put one of you over there and everybody else look at the stream.
Okay.
You step out onto a balcony ledge that wraps around a tower with gargoyles in that centralized area that you were trying to get into. You're down looking over top of the hanging garden that they have there as well.
Does the tower with the gargoyle go up higher, or is it
It goes up a
Like-
little higher, but not a lot. Not enough
like
for
a
an
whole
entire.
nother level?
No, not enough for a whole
No.
nother level.
All right. So there's a balcony on the other side. It looks like to the right here is some sort of tower, though it doesn't go up that much higher.
Swell.
I've got a couple of different things I could try, but most of them are one shots. If they don't work, I'm out of the attempts.
What are they?
I've got knock,
I
or
don't think
I've
that's
got what is the other one? Anti-magic field.
Well, that might work.
Mm.
It's a big boy spell.
It is. It's a scroll of it. I'm not using up a spell slot. But
So, see this statue right here? Fordrum sort of. I'm gonna lean on it and see if it shifts at all, or if it's affixed to the ground.
You lean on it?
Yeah, not to knock it over, but to try and slide it an inch.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
trying to cop a feel.
Just hiss like a cat.
Yes. There you go.
Oh my.
Oh no. The statue is a lot lighter than you were anticipating.
Oh.
As you lean into it, it falls over to the side and shatters. I need Fordrum, Braska, Argan. Everyone else is far enough away to all give me dexterity saving throws.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
I don't think it'll matter, but I would have Fordrum's +3.
Yeah, and
As
And-
would I.
Argan,
actually, Roscoe, you also get a +2 because of my shield. I'm protection type.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
good
Uh-huh.
job. Okay. Let me get this. GM layer. Perfect.
I would get my +3 also, right?
That's already programmed in
Really? Because it only gave me 6, which.
on a deck save, which you only have a +3 from.
Yep, got it.
Yeah.
I see.
Let me get these stats transferred over real quick.
Wait, these stats? What do you mean these stats? For what?
These stats.
Oh, please tell me we didn't just wake it up.
Yeah, you definitely did.
God damn it.
Nice.
You don't need
Welcome to
stats,
combat
Joey.
round number 2, boys.
Hell yeah.
Broken
We can just assume we defeated Joey. It's fine.
Oh, is that what you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just remove half of your remaining spell slots.
No.
That you could easily defeat this for half your remaining spell slots. I think that's a hell of a deal, don't you?
No.
I feel
Well
like
done.
we could easily defeat this for a hell of a lot less.
Yeah.
Well then, prove it.
Okay, Braska, go.
Say less.
Well, I wasn't gonna say more, so.
That's not how you spell piercing. All right. That's good enough. Everything else I can read off the other sheet. So, as you all listen to the crashing of this statue that Fordrum leaned into, it shatters against the floor, and the three of you end up covering yourselves from the shrapnel that is blasting out. Argan, that is going to be 12 points of piercing damage. Fordrum, that is also going to be 12 points of piercing damage. Braska, Zurazar, why'd you roll?
I just wanted to flex.
Oh, fair enough. Braska, piercing damage as well. But
And
then
is 12 the full amount or half amount?
12 is the full amount, because all three of you failed.
Got it.
But Braska, you see this legendary individual appear out from the stone, this standing, hulking form that is far too large to be a ranger. All right, guys, roll me that initiative.
You hear Capricia from the back of the room. I love being right.
I didn't macro this in. They're supposed to have an additional +4 to this.
Hey, you guys, mind if I roll another natural 20 real quick?
Yeah, go right ahead. You roll as many of those as you like,
Is this
Zurazar.
one of the people we read about?
Do.
Yes.
Hey, remember my theory that these statues may not be statues?
The fuck you mean?
Alrighty, reset the initiative counter. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they go first. I go first, guys!
Wait, how did
Guys!
you roll a 23?
Yeah, and I said they had a +4 to this, because it's not
That's
programmed
fine.
onto their sheet. I did say that. You guys heard me, right?
I
heard
did,
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't. I
Wait.
went deaf.
Wait, I see the +4 on the roll.
Yes, they're supposed to have an additional.
Oh, +8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. They go first. With a very swift action, they raise up their boot and kick off of you, Argan, pushing themselves away 15 feet. I need you to give me a strike saving throw, DC 17. You are knocked prone onto the ground.
Sure. Kick the wizard.
Would I get an attack of opportunity off of that?
No, this counts as a part of their disengage action.
Ah.
Yeah, or disengage bonus action. However, they raise their longbow over towards you, Fordrum, who had knocked them over, notching 3 arrows, and you notice they're holding a 4th one between their pinky and their ring finger as they unleash the first 3 arrows and whip up the 4th in a very sneaky shot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bored.
Ooh.
So crit, hit, 17.
Well, you can't crit me because I have adamantine armor, but
Oh, so hit.
yeah.
All
well,
4?
3 hits.
3
well,
hits.
Are they advantage?
No, they are not.
So
Your
then it's
passive
3
is
hits.
high enough that their 4th shot is not an advantage shot.
So then it's 3 hits.
3 hits. All right, that is 15 piercing and 12 force from each of them.
Oh.
Jesus. Okay, so that's 27 3 times.
Correct.
Yeah.
72, 4, 6. 70, 81.
Right.
Wait, to meet Gnome Drum?
Yeah, it's gonna be his next reincarnation.
Alrighty. Then at that point, they will continue dashing around the side of the room, getting to behind Zurazar for cover. Zurazar!
No, it kind of sucks that. Wait, is he looking towards Farouk by chance?
Their eyes seem to be scanning the room very quickly, and they are completely made out of stone.
Oh, well, thankfully I've got a magic weapon, so. Tink tink. Yeah, this sucks because like, actually, could I like maneuver around one statue, come back around stealth, and then sneak attack him?
You could, I mean, you would have to break line of sight, and this room is pretty wide open. You'd probably have to sneak into this hallway to stealth, if anywhere. The room's pretty damn open. There's not a lot to hide behind, you know?
Well, could I? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I don't know.
You can't Cobra Snake, dive on the floor, jump up, and stab. Like, just...
Says you, first of all. This is the one time I wish I did not roll high on my initiative. Bummer. I see he's shooting a bow and arrow. I'm not gonna let him get distance. I'll stay where I am. I will instead swing around and I'll just fucking stab him.
Go for it.
Oh, okay.
That hits.
So that's 13 piercing.
You notice your weapon barely even touches the surface and kind of scrapes off. They are resistant to all piercing damage.
Even magic?
Yep.
That is cringe.
Because of their stone form.
Actually, question. Can I have made this my bonus action?
I'll allow it, but in the future, designate your action economy
Will do.
properly. Yeah.
Cool. Bonus action, stab, realize that. Major action, dodge.
Dodge. All done?
That's me.
Farouk, you also
Yes, you-
notice the stab. Huh, Argan?
Can't rogues bonus action dodge anyways, or does it?
No,
No,
that's
that's
monk.
monk.
Okay.
Farouk.
You would make it resistant to piercing, didn't you?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's stone! You try shooting a rock and see what happens.
Okay. Bonus action casting ensnaring strike, and I'm gonna shoot at it.
Very good. Give me that attack.
Oh, ignore the. Oh wait, no. Why is it? Oh, it should be.
29 hits.
Great. Okay, so normal damage for the bow is
11 down to 6, and then 2 acid.
2 acid, and now they are restrained by vines, and they have to use their action to make a strength check against my DC to get out of it.
Now all attacks are at advantage.
That would have been nice earlier.
I was considering it.
Hey, that's your problem, Zurazar. You should be slower.
Where's the fun in that?
I know. Anything else, Farouk? That was your first attack.
Oh yeah, I have a second attack at this level now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, just second shot.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
And
6 and 4 is 10. Bonus action? That was ensnaring shot.
Yeah, that's bonus action was the ensnaring shot. Yeah, that's it.
Bruska.
Or I'm gonna use my movement to get position myself farther away for my dragon.
Very good. Bruska.
Alrighty. I'm gonna run up to the bitch.
Make sure you're running around because this is an open area.
Yeah. I still have 10 feet of extra movement
Okay,
afterwards.
just making sure because I saw you just
no,
dash.
I get you. And then is it worth a rage?
Fuck you mean it's still
I was gonna say, like, you don't run out of them, basically.
No, he has a finite amount. Usually you just don't fight that many times in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll burn one.
Alrighty. Agur.
Reckless.
You don't have to reckless. They're restrained.
Said reckless.
It's just how Braskas. Alrighty, slashing damage against it. That'll be 17. And 18. Slashing seems to work just fine.
And then bonus action to give everyone a reaction to attack if they so choose.
Wow.
Followed by yeah.
That hits for another 17. Oh, real consistent. Would anybody like to use their reaction to get an attack against him?
I
Weapon.
would.
Go for it.
17?
Just barely hits. The radiant is decent, but the bludgeoning is exceptionally destructive against it.
Yep.
Farouk, reaction? When he uses his rallying perk as a bonus action, you may use your
Oh.
reaction to make a weapon attack.
Does it specify weapon or melee?
Weapon. Only weapon, so it can be your ranged weapon or melee weapon.
Okay, then yeah, I'll take a shot.
Yep. 25 hits. For 4 and 4. Capriccio, weapon attack.
I don't have a weapon.
Zurazar, would you like to weapon attack? I'll take your silence as a no. How about you, Argon?
I don't have a weapon either.
All right, Fordrum, your turn. Oh, sorry, Brosco, were you done?
No, I was done.
Okay, Fordrum, your turn.
I move over here and putting this other statue, like hiding behind the statue, and I'm going to lay hands on myself
Alrighty. Lay
For
them
ev-
hands.
for everything I can do, so I have hit points. And I think that's it for me.
Alrighty. Capriccio.
Okay. I am going to cast Reduce on the bitch.
Alright, which save is that? Wisdom?
Constitution.
Con
Constitution.
save.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Did you know that statues are really tough? It failed.
Yes. So is it large or medium?
It's, it was supposed to be large this whole time, so I'll just put it back to that. Now it's medium.
It is medium. Everything is medium, and its attacks are reduced by a 1d4 in terms of damage.
So,
It's number 2. I have it like separated. It's number 2.
please remind me that when when I attack, okay?
Yes. Also, strength checks and strength saving throws with disadvantage.
Oh, that's going to be great with it being ensnared.
I know. That's why I cast that spell.
I didn't realize he was large. He would have had advantage.
It still wouldn't have saved it. All done?
No, I am going to do one of these. And that's my turn.
Argon.
Yep. Not using any spell slots. Firebolt. Did that go through or not? It may not have. Let's try that again. Oh, there it went. And I should have advantage, so it would be the second roll to hit.
20 hits?
And then the first roll's damage, so 24.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're doing. Just picking which one you want.
I did that on
I
accident.
know.
If I wanted to cheat, I would have done it long before now.
Yeah, good point. All right. Well,
That's
a
Argon's turn.
pretty hefty shot against them. All right.
Yeah.
Now, it is
Wait,
his.
Fire
That's-
is that
Oh,
resistant
wait.
to fire?
No.
I would have stood up too, with my movement, because he had knocked me prone.
Aha.
Well, it does range attack, so maybe you should just stay on the floor.
So
Fair
at the start
point.
of his turn, he takes a d6 of piercing damage.
So 3. Alrighty. Well, escape seems pretty impossible, and Fordrum, since that is a large statue you're hiding behind, you have full cover. Farouk, it will take aim over at you. No disadvantage, or no, it has disadvantage from being restrained. 4 attacks, Farouk.
All of them get a reduced damage 1d4.
Is that damage or to hit?
Damage.
Okay, so 23, Farouk?
Everything but the 14 hits me.
12.
He has disadvantage. The 12 should miss you too.
Yeah, 14 misses,
Oh.
12 misses. So 2 hits.
Okay, so 2 hit. Yes.
All right, so roll me 2d4. Capriccio.
Yes, ma'am. That's one.
Nice.
That's two.
So,
My
20
dragon is going to use their reaction to give me to make half damage.
on one of them, right?
Let me double check this ability.
Please do. So it's 27 minus 4 down to 23 on both. Oh, Jesus.
I never used that spell. But
Hell
when I use
yeah.
it,
Hell
boy.
yeah. You got the idea because of Small Argon earlier, huh?
Small Argon.
I've been wanting to use it on Braska since last session, but he keeps fucking running around like an idiot.
Get big, get big, get big.
Yes.
Instance of damage. So yeah, attack.
All right, so the first one is 23 halved down to 12. The second one is 23. I need you to give me 2 con saves to maintain concentration on your ensnaring strike. The first one, DC 10. The second one is DC 12.
Sorry, doing math. Jeez, that actually still hits me a lot.
Yes, these things hit like
Concepts.
fucking trucks. However, they're very easy to avoid. Don't touch them. All right, ensnaring strike is gone. Hey, you gave everyone a round of advantage. All right, it is going to choose to disengage. And wait, how smart is this one? Not very. Okay, Braska. I need you to roll me a strength saving throw. DC 16.
I am raging, so this has advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. It plants its foot into your chest and just pushes itself off of your chest. You're unmoved.
See, that's where you should have used your reaction to grab his foot.
Disengaged.
Yep. So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right. Zurazar, your turn.
Could I? Could I? Wait, actually, hold on. Aha! Get fucked. So I will move. We've determined that this room is fine, right?
Yeah. Capricio's chilling in there right now.
Okay, I will be. Oh, what's up? Bonus action. Hide. Cool.
Stuthin.
Oh, right here. Sorry. And yeah.
Well, that hits.
Ah, not good damage though. So that's 22 points of damage because I'm already half to the piercing.
You already have. Well, sneak is a part of the piercing.
So that would be 13.
So 13 damage in whole. Ting.
Oh well. Hey, I'm right here.
That was your bonus action and action and movement.
Yes.
Farouk.
You're muted.
I'll burn more spell slots. But yeah, this guy hits way too hard. Gonna use my movement. Go, and bonus action, I'm gonna try another ensnaring strike.
All right. Shoot it.
Gonna give myself such an advantage for this.
$22?
We love 24.
Yay. Now we're strained again.
4, 5, 8. Strained again, so now you have advantage.
All right, second shot. I'm going to use sharpshooter, and I'm gonna declare it my favored foe.
All right. Hit. So that is 13 damage.
That is. Why is the favored foe only giving? Oh, it roll a 1. That's.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so that's the turn.
Alrighty, next up, Braska.
Alrighty. 35 feet away, not going through the thing.
Yep.
Gonna run up and start smacking it again.
Go for it.
Reckless.
That's 18 damage on the first one. That is 21 damage on the second one.
All right, and then bonus action, all the bitches that want it.
All right, what bitches want it?
I do.
Go for it. Advantage. Roll again, Fordrum.
Oh.
That hits.
They both.
Did you roll 21 on all 3 of your damages? Oh, no, the first one was 18.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 and 18 on yours. Zurazar, do you want it?
I feel like he keeps walking away when it's done his turn.
No, he's there. He's there. He's
I'll
just
take a
not
shot.
listening.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Farouk. Also, Zurazar, if you would like to use your reaction, as Braska has done for you twice now, you can take an attack.
I'm so sorry. I'm not all here today.
It's good.
Yeah, I will. It's not with advantage, right?
Now with advantage, yes.
Oh, now with advantage. Perfect.
So sneak attack is reactivated
Aha. Whoopah. Worse.
for 31,
Well,
Have to.
so that's
16.
7,
16.
8. Yeah, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 15 actually.
No, we round up. If it's 31, we round up, so it's 16.
Oh, if it's round up, then the last one should be 14.
Then
this one is.
Zurazar, being fashionably late. Actually, no, this is Braska's ability. How do you want to do this, Braska?
I wasn't prepared for that.
Rally is good.
You know what? I'm gonna just take the flat of my blade and just smash this thing to pieces.
So, as you rally all of your allies to pelt and attack and destroy this once amazing hero of the realm, now formed into a statue to defend the vile lich, you smash it down into smithereens, into tiny little pieces of chunks of rubble and arcane infusions on the ground.
Is it dead?
Yeah. Gappy would have loved that.
Yay.
I'm taking its arrows.
Alrighty, it has stone arrows for you to steal.
Well, let's not touch any of those things again.
Although now we know how to wake them up on purpose.
Yes, but there's no need to wake them up on purpose.
What if we threw one down the skylight?
Let's not do that. That was quite honestly an unnecessary waste of resources.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. We didn't.
We didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, we knew that it might do something. We didn't know it would, go up and start attacking us.
And I definitely knew.
I'm not saying you didn't, Capriccio. You're the smartest of us all.
I
That is a deception, by the way.
Yeah. everyone
think of
knows
it
it's
this
me.
way. That's pressure off of you. You don't have to do as much thinking.
That's true. I do have to do the thinking for most of us here.
You have a very interesting view of your place at this party.
Suckers.
I know exactly where I am in this place, and you all have dragged me into literal hell. So
Well,
I'm still
that's
here.
a fair
honey.
point.
So
Alright.
I stand by my statement, but I do think you are the smartest among us, Argan, and that's not a lie.
All right, so how are we doing? Are we going? Am I blowing the spell to get us into that room, or
Well, do we know exactly if that's required, or maybe hit the lock be picked?
we can't reach the lock? Can we? Isn't there a thing in
Right.
the way?
Question for you: when you looked out from the balcony, could you see across to another balcony?
Remember
No.
this.
You saw the
isn't-
round tower, so you couldn't see past the tower. You don't know what's on the other side.
Yeah.
I could climb it.
I have another question.
Yes.
So when Fordrum broke the first statue, did it look like the base was connected to the floor in any way?
Yes. Just barely, though. It's like him pushing against it, which was surprisingly light, broke the seam where the magic caused it to explode with energy.
I want to remind you, I can climb if you think that there's something on the other side. I could climb around the tower. But
That wouldn't hurt to go see if there's anything up there before we start blowing big spells to get through this door.
what I do
feel
worry,
like- Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, what I do worry is that this whole home seems like a demi-plane within a demi-plane, right? That's what we're calling it.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's multiple of those sort of stacked up onto each other. I worry if I try to climb around the tower, I'll end up somewhere completely different.
Possible.
You want me to just fly over there?
Since when could you just fly whenever you wanted to?
Long
For
as
a
you've known him.
while.
He has his
Yeah, I've
boots
always-
of flying.
I've always been. I've got boots. I've been flying
Say
the whole
Arkin.
time.
If you want. I mean, why don't... Here's an idea. Why don't me and Forgem go? That way, if something happens, then there's at least two of us and we're not alone if something does happen.
It's understandable.
Brosker, were you gonna ask me something?
Yeah. Does the magic on the door seem any weaker now that one of the statues is dead?
Can I tell that?
Roll me an Arcana check. Let's see.
I guess I might as well use an advantage. I have like 3 of them today.
Nice.
35.
So,
I'm gonna take a stance as a yes.
no. The statue did not have any essence tied to the door and the arcane protections around it.
All right, because if I were going to lock a door with magic, I'd include a fight.
I 100% understand that would be a true statement.
What did you have for breakfast, Broska?
Ate my fucking Wheaties. What can I say?
Convenience?
So, do the two of you want to go
And,
investigating?
You know,
Zurazar?
bounce with the crap.
Forger?
You want to?
Yeah, fine.
All right.
I mean, we
I-
might, if there's an option to get in without having to pass through this door, that'd be great.
Well then,
I'll glance before we climb. Can I glance up to make sure there's nothing like potentially gonna shoot down at us when we're trying to do this?
oh yeah, totally. Look up there. Roll me a perception check. Let's see. You see a giant ballista aiming right down at your eye. I'm
Huh.
joking. You don't. There's nothing up there.
You should go up to that blizzard. I'm just kidding.
But you do
So-
see the tower that you can easily scale across with climbing and flying.
All right, let's give this a shot. Stay close. Your weird aura thing is nice.
All right, come on.
So, Going round the outside, you hug against this barrier until you get over across the second gargoyle, finding on the other side of this little tower, there is, in fact, another balcony right there.
Okay.
Hey, look! Another balcony.
I'm assuming everything's trying to kill us. I'm gonna look at this gargoyle to make sure it's not watching.
Insight check.
27.
It's designed to look like it's always watching you, but there's nothing that would suggest that it's going to attack you.
Okay, fantastic.
Getting out here,
Alright.
this seems like a very lofty balcony, something that somebody who relaxes very comfortably would utilize. You see that there is a bathroom down on the lower side with the door completely open and a pool of water overflowing slightly out of a trough. A basin for somebody to bathe in. You see there's another door that leads inside. This door, however, has a slight crack in it as it's already partially open.
Can I not put my ear to it, obviously, but can I try to listen in to see if I can't hear anything that might be within?
Roll me a perception check.
20.
You hear magic on the other side, like a pulsation, like a circle of some variety.
Interesting. Sounds like something magic-y is going on in there. You can't really tell what, but
I take my shield and I just press it against the door and slowly push
if
open.
he does that, I move around the corner. Yeah.
Fordrum.
Yeah.
The door slowly opens, without creaking or making so much as a little bit of a noise.
Nice.
Looking inside, you see the other door with a arcane marking on the back of it, the protection that is stopping them from entering in from the other side. And looking in, you see the most regal room you've ever peered at. There's a shelf beside you, a bookshelf, standing with 6 rows from the floor up to the ceiling, perfectly polished, maintained, and organized. There's a table, a desk that has multiple different small platforms for various books to be placed at perfect reading angles for research. There's a gorgeous, comfortable chair that is positioned slightly forward, something that you would have learned at the Lyceum that they utilize in order to have people keep their attention instead of leaning back and becoming lazy. That's just at first glance.
Well, I describe everything I see to Zurazar.
Could be his study,
Huh?
or maybe could be his study,
Yeah.
or his bedroom. It would
So
make
I
sense
guess-
if there's a bathroom right there.
Yeah. So the question I think is, do we want to see if there's stairs in the tower?
In this tower.
The one that we just climbed around.
This is that one. The room's built into it. You just can't. You haven't moved in yet, so you haven't seen around.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, you want to see if there's
Oh, okay.
stairs in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be careful. I'll glance at the ground now that I know there was some weird magic shit going on. Do I see anything?
Looking down at the ground,
Yeah, because if there's magic circles, those are normally on the ground.
that carpet looks very dangerous. And I'm not memeing this time. The carpet actually looks like it's infused with a lot of magic.
So, have I ever heard of evil magic carpets before?
You spent a great deal of time in Marquette. You've heard about every form of a magical carpet.
So, I didn't learn about this in Iman, ironically enough, but I'm fairly certain that's not a good rug. Like,
Okay.
not in the way of like, oh, it's bad fabric. I mean more of like, I think that's going to try to kill us.
The rug?
Yes, the rug. It sounds crazy coming out of my mouth, but yes, I do think the rug will try to kill us.
Right.
So maybe don't touch the rug.
Okay. So I'm going to step in making sure that I do not touch the rug.
And if I notice that what I'll do, because I guess because of a climbing speed, I can fucking climb on anything. I'll just fucking like climb the wall, or I guess just to not touch this fucking thing.
Okay.
Ooh, what is that? That's a fucking chandelier.
You see a very large basin that has this massive femur placed over top of it and little bits of magic dripping out from the femur down into the basin very slowly.
This is definitely not evil looking at all. As a matter of fact, it's quite pleasant. I wonder if they worship Melora.
I'm having the exact opposite feeling.
That's called sarcasm, Fortune.
Oh.
There's a femur there.
Yep.
Why would... Never mind.
So I will step over here away from the carpet.
That's a bed. Does this look like a master bedroom?
It does, Surazar.
Can I tell if the magic from the femur is feeding this rune?
Roll me an Arcana check, and you'll have to get
Okay.
closer to it to see.
Ooh. If you get cursed here, I'm gonna be very upset with you.
There's my Arcana check.
No, that was the exit of the other room.
Nah, you assume there's only one cursed item here.
You have to get closer, Fordrum.
Oh.
Show me where you're going to stand.
While he's doing that, can I check the glyph
I'm
on
gonna
the door?
stand here at the foot of the bed.
While he's doing that, can I check and see if the glyph of the door is preventing the door to, I don't know, become harder to open, or if it's just literally just like keeping this door completely sealed?
It's that barrier of magic you saw outside, the necrotic pulse that shot through.
How did we deal with that before?
Dispelling it or overloading it with 2 gems that interacted with something.
Get the gems. Damn it.
Anyways, Fordrum,
Yep.
you look inside, and I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
No, God damn it.
Well, if there's
Okay.
anybody to look in there. You peer in there. And you see this small body lying underneath the necrotic energies filtering down from that femur. Very tiny in nature. Bulbous head, but disfigured portions of other limbs sewn together. And then you recall that first time that you met Miriam, when they were describing the ritual to destroy the phylactery.
Yep.
They were killing something in that area. A god baby of some variety. This looks like what he described. And on that joyous note, we're going to call the session here, everybody. When we come back next week, prepare for what's in store. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.